Hi everybody, it's Mad Mage. It's like,
Yeah.
what a clean opening that nothing happens.
Yeah.
All
Nothing
good,
bad
all
ever
clean.
happened, never in a million years.
All
Yeah.
clean.
Take one.
Yeah, this was the first try, don't worry about it. So we're back!
I can't believe Wisp is a Poro.
There he is.
We are back with Dungeon of the Mad Mage. A lot of people were really confused because I was streaming actually like not even an hour ago, and people were like, "Wait,
What
so
were you streaming?
I was fishing in Final Fantasy 14."
Oh my god, I didn't even realize.
Yeah, it was fun. I was just doing fishing log stuff and just vibing. It was really
That's
entertaining.
nice.
Because yesterday before going to bed, because I did the patch with you and Arkoff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like I took a break, I did a lot of cleaning, and I sat back down, and I'm just like, I want to listen to a podcast, but I also want to like do something, and I'm like, maybe I'll just fish in 14. Like I feel kind of guilty for jumping back into the game, you know, after partying with you and Arkoff, but I'm like, I just want to like do something really low key, and so I'm like, I'll just get back into fishing. And then I did that for a while, and then I woke up this morning and kept doing it, and then I went grocery shopping, and I was like, okay, if I want to fish when I get home, I'm gonna stream fishing, and then I did that. So, yeah. Gary Oak, thank you for getting a tier 1 sub to Zoo Guy. Thank you so much.
What? Gary Oak. Gary the Oak.
Oh. But we are back. We are back with more Mad Mage. We are back with Tiny Wisp and Large Lionel.
That tiny wisp.
I am medium sized, thank you.
Yeah, I know. That's why you're the same size as Bertrand.
Hold on, I need to see this.
Yeah.
You are the world's tallest halfling.
It's so funny. Okay, like seeing this.
He's tall by
this
like an
order.
extra 6 inches. He needed them.
Your head looks so much bigger now.
It does, yeah.
You
You
stop
are
looking
no
at my
longer-
head.
You are no longer lying on your Tinder bio.
Do you like IRL fishing or mostly fishing games? I like both. I like both fishing in real life and fishing in video games.
Again, I like the
Hey.
idea that Lionel went from like 312 or like 310 or something to 45. not that big of a not that big of a change.
1 second, I'm just gonna grab some water before we get started.
So,
No, how was
fishing
it?
in video games is only good if they're not the main focus of the game. It has to be like a mini game, like in Stardew Valley. Like it's not the big focus.
Mm-hmm.
Actual fishing games are bad.
I don't know. I enjoy them.
Okay, hear
I
me
Like
out.
I
What
am
about,
the freak. I am the.
what about
freak.
fishing in real life? Like, have
Fishing
we
in
ever
real
tried
life is
fishing in real
okay.
Fishing
life?
is real life is pretty cool if you have the patience
it's
for it.
okay.
Like my husband. He got that really long hat, which is just like a fishing hat with the fucking Bible verse, but it's fishing. Hold on.
Look, I am the freak that actually enjoy the cat levels in Sonic Adventure.
They're not too
I-
bad.
I like
you can
fishing.
speedrun
Hey,
his story
Bracky.
in like 10 minutes.
I like
Yes.
the cat levels too. What I don't like is the constant repetitive music that you are trapped with. Oh my god, get me out of here. God, that beach level was so annoying. Oh
Do
my
consider
god.
that if you pick up fishing in real life, you can get a cool hat like this, like my husband.
I
Check this
I am
out.
the Harbinger of Death hat. I love that hat. My favorite one was the one I posted when I tweeted out that I was fishing. And this is a real product, and I want it so badly. It's so
It is
funny.
heavier than you think. Like it will weigh down your head.
Damn.
Like this is my favorite variant.
Fish
The
despise me, woman
absolute shade
tolerate.
game you'll get just from the brim alone was
Fish
is worth
despise
it.
me, women tolerate me.
I just
It's
love
great hat.
the picture, the Comic Sans, and the really shitty picture of clearly a dead fish that's been horribly photoshopped is my favorite thing about that. I
Well, the
love
only
it
thing that is
so
missing for
much.
it is like the fake PNG background.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. But we are back. We're probably going to start with a little bit of Theater of the Mind for a bit because the party is going to make their way back to a previous level. Sorry, I'm just opening a package of pumpkin seeds because it's seasonal. So that's going to be where we're going to probably start off. Should probably grab my book, huh?
That'd be a little helpful.
Yeah.
Who needs it? You can make it up as you go.
That is D&D sometimes.
Right?
Alright. Got my notebook. Got the module. And really importantly, I'm gonna need my maps, I think, for this session in particular.
It's okay. I got all the maps you need.
I know you do. But I have the juicy originals.
True. Some of mine are not finished. Not even close to being finished.
The question is, do I take out my tabs or do I just leave them in?
That is the question.
Pretty important question, methinks. What is this that I have tapped out? Oh! Yep, that feels right. Alright.
Oh.
No, it's
Oh
fine.
no.
She has something tabbed out that
Yeah.
we should be concerned about.
She has the funny
We'll
thing.
worry about later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I have nothing else really to say. Are you guys good to go live?
Yeah.
We are
already
live.
live.
We
I
are
mean, we're already
live.
live. Help me. I mean, start the game. God, darn it.
I think we should.
Yeah, I think, for my sake, I think we should. Alrighty, let us delve back into the dungeon of the Mad Mage.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh.
Huh.
After collecting your newfound companions in the form of Fufu the Flump, Elix, a scorpion in a boot, a guy called Guffaw, and the strangest, curtain you've ever seen in your life, you all very, very safely and efficiently make your way back to the previous levels of Trobriand's graveyard. As you make your way through, you notice that several bits of work have been done on the massive simulacrum machine in the center of this large cavern. Eventually, you make your way past and knock on the door of one Zox Clambersham, the gnomish inventor, feigning that he is an apprentice of an apprentice. However, after a few bangs at the door and a few shouts of who you are, the door is eventually opened by the large shield guardian that Zox has underneath their employ? Question mark?
Service.
Yeah. As you all make your way inside, he kind of is like, oh, come in. It is so nice to see you again. I see you've brought on quite a bit more individuals, as it were.
That is the case.
Well, mind not to touch anything, and he kind of leans in towards you guys. And they can be trusted, correct?
Oh, they're fine. We're actually bringing them back to floor 6 with us.
Well, I trust the flump, but he kind of looks at the currently Guffaw, the deep gnome, who's looking around like, is this all ore? Looking at all the metal, just kind of confused.
He got taken from his home. We're gonna bring him to a temporary home until maybe he can find his way back.
Yeah, both of them basically came from the Underdark and kind of got, taken away.
I see. I would know something about being displaced myself. Help yourself to some, I think I have some. He watches, digs through it, he pulls out, the grandma sewing supply tin.
The cookies.
The cookie tin, yeah. But instead, he pulls out, he opens it and it's filled with, bolts and stuff, and he goes, oh, darn.
Every time!
Dang it, that's not the one. But he does kind of clamber around and eventually presents what could basically be summarized as, Saltine Crackers XL. Alex happily eats them, though. He seems quite hungry and seems to be kind of looking around. However, Zox kind of, moves you all into his abode, which once again is ramshackle, dirty, and like a college dorm that is really given up.
Oh.
However, as you all sit down, you see his pet badger currently playing with a stuffed animal in the corner of the room. But he moves in, he goes, well, I have excellent news, as I'm assuming matches with your excellent news. The hobgoblins are gone! All of them! They were called back a couple days ago, I think.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Huh? I take it that was your handiwork, yes?
Yeah, you won't really
Well,
have to worry about them
I wouldn't
anytime
really
soon.
I wouldn't really say they were called back, just, taken care of.
Just
Lionel sits down and just goes, complete annihilation.
One of you still has a head on you. You know that, right?
Yes.
Also, I was going to ask, but why are you so tall and you so small?
I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Kind of found a chamber and we kind of play with the buttons.
I like people who play with buttons. You never know what things do until you start messing with them. Anyway, I digress. You have performed me quite an ample service, that of which I'm very thankful. Now my work will not be hindered anymore by those most annoying hobgoblins. I am curious as to what their purpose was and what they were doing, but I feel like I'd rather let it... The less you know, the better you know. But I digress.
Well,
It would be of interest to you, I suppose.
I mean, you just better know what's happening, why they were taking your stuff, right?
Well, yes, I suppose.
They seem to be they were building a giant mechanical version of, you know, the owner of of this dungeon.
Of
Alistair.
Halister.
Oh no. Oh, wait, I hindered Halister's work?
I wouldn't I
Well-
wouldn't call it hinder.
He kind of turns from you and, like, you can see him, like, chomping on his fingertips, like, oh, kind of nervously. Well, as far as he knows, I'm not connected, but I should be safe. I hope.
Mm.
I digress. That is a problem for another time. I'm focusing on my projects here. But, as promised, and you watch as he walks over, and there's a large iron safe in the corner of the room. And you watch as he kind of hiding from view from the other strangers who he doesn't really know. He quickly does a few spins and opens up this massive iron safe. And you watch as he pulls out what appears to be... sorry, I'm just reading here. What appears to be a iron safe filled with gold bars.
Oh.
Mm.
And you watch as he pulls out 10 of them. And you watch as he hands each one off to his shield guardian. One sec, I gotta make a note of what he's giving you, so give me just 2 seconds here. So, he's gonna give you 10, 1 pound, gold ingot.
Mm. Look at the scrungly in West.
And he was
That's
also
wrong.
he was also gonna make it so that he didn't work his employees to the bone. Those
Yeah,
people
but you
to
have
the
to
south,
remember that he
they were
promised a
gonna get
vacation to them.
breaks.
Yep, to give them some vacation days.
As
Just a
he
little bit of
Union.
as he also pulls out what looks to be some sort of like brown slim box, and he turns around and he goes, "As agreed, your reward. I suppose you have a lot of muscles. You can hold this." As he brings the gold ingots over to you, Bertrand, and hands them to you.
He's
adding to the stacks.
already carrying so much. That's so...
Alright.
It's 10 pounds worth of gold.
I
Damn.
can carry these.
How much is that?
10 pounds.
I mean, the money. Come on. I don't know. Wait.
Oh, the amount. Each gold bar is worth 100 gold pieces.
Gold bar?
Yes. Each 1 pound gold bar is worth 100 gold pieces.
How much is a gold bar worth?
100
gold
gold pieces.
Ah, sorry.
times 10, so 1,000 gold pieces.
Yeah, so in total,
got
he's
it.
giving you 1,000 gold worth of gold bars, basically.
Got it, sorry.
And
My brain and
this
math.
would be probably most useful for someone who's quite clever.
I'm hearing. I'm listening.
Everett looks towards Lionel.
He looks towards you, Nyx, actually.
Gets in the thinking pose.
Oh,
What the fuck?
I think this might be helpful for you, dear. And, Nyx, you can give it to anyone you want if you want to, Shay.
Oh, yeah,
but
sure.
You receive, he likes Nyx, she's a gnome, he's a gnome.
Yeah, racist.
You
Nepotism.
gain Nolzur's Marvelous Pigments.
Ooh.
a game what?
Nolzur's Marvelous Pigments.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What is that?
I will
Some-
grab it for you.
Funny paintings.
Fun fact, the name actually comes from the paints that you actually, like the minis you get, which are Nolzur's unpainted minis. However, these are the pigments. I actually have to roll the amount that you get, too.
Okay.
So let me post this for Nix so Nix can look at it.
In comparison to like Citadel paints, how expensive are we talking about?
I don't buy Nolzur's paints because they tend to be more expensive, and I don't buy Citadel anymore. I am an army I'm an army painter gal now. I've completely converted.
Tremendously based.
Yeah. All right. So I just rolled. You have 3 pots of marvelous pigments.
Oh, nice.
To give you an idea, typically found in 1d4 pots inside a fine wooden box with a brush weighing 1 pound in total, so it does have a weight. This is a unique magic item that does carry a weight. These pigments allow you to create 3-dimensional objects by painting them in 2 dimensions. The paint flows from the brush to form the desired object as you concentrate on its image. Each pot of paint is sufficient to cover 1,000 square feet of a surface, which lets you create inanimate objects or terrain features such as a door, a pit, flowers, trees, cells, rooms, or weapons that are up to 10,000 cubic feet. It takes 10 minutes to cover 100 square feet. So you basically got the Wile E. Coyote paint, basically. When you complete the painting, the object or terrain feature depicted becomes a real, non-magical object. Thus, painting a door on a wall creates an actual door that can be opened to whatever is beyond. Painting a pit on a floor creates a real pit, and its depth counts against the total area of objects you create. Nothing created by the pigments can have a value greater than 25 gold pieces. If you paint an object of greater value, such as a diamond or a pile of gold, the object looks unauthentic. The object looks authentic, but close inspection reveals it's made from paste, bone, or some other worthless material. If you paint a form of energy, such as fire or lightning, the energy appears but dissipates as soon as you complete the painting, doing no harm to anything.
So we can draw like a hole in the wall and go through it?
If there's something on the other side.
Assumedly, yes.
Assumedly.
Yeah.
So we can make just little guys.
You got every... Well, non-living.
It's non-living, so you can't just make like a cat. It has to be something like, you could make
You can
like
make the plushie
chair.
of a cat.
Yeah, exactly.
You can make a plushie of Mini Wisp.
You basically got every middle schooler artist OC superpower.
Oh, yeah.
You can make Doodle Bob.
Doodle Bob.
Ahoy, Minoy!
Ahoy.
However, you guys want to mention the workers thing to Nox?
Yes, he
Or is
promised to give them some vacation days.
All right, who
You know,
wants-
work them to the bone.
Who wants to spearhead that?
The
Come
gnome.
on, gnome.
Sorry, I was typing. What?
Nyx, champion of workers' rights.
Yeah. To mention about the whole workers thing.
Icon of the Union.
And he likes you already, so...
Oh, Zox, there was one other thing that you promised, not so much for us, but do you remember you mentioned that you were going to discuss with the Azure about giving them time off or breaks, I guess.
Roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Oh, why did you get me to do this?
Get in the
Because
book.
Advantage.
You have advantage, don't worry. Well,
A 15, that's good for me.
that's pretty good, yeah. He kind of, he does, the sideways face, when you do, a little emote, you do, the colon, and then you do, the side bracket. He does that for a brief moment, and then he sighs, and he goes, well, I suppose it's only fair. I mean, now that we don't have a bunch of hobgoblins ruining our workflow, I guess I could be a little more easygoing on the Azure.
I think you'll find that well-rested helpers actually work much better and much more efficiently when they have some rest.
But they better not ask for maternal leave.
That is too much.
Well,
Sits there and contemplates about maternal leave for an Azure. Don't they all reproduce asexually
they
or
do.
something?
Yeah, yeah, they do.
Don't let him know that. Don't let him know that.
I wouldn't know that. I wouldn't know that.
However,
When an angry rock that catches on fire loves an angry rock that catches on fire.
as Zox kind of turns, he goes, so I assume you're going to be using the, he kind of points to the large gate.
Yes.
I see. Well, I will step back.
Wait, doesn't that take us back to the Drow Fortress?
No. It
Takes
took us
us
to
back
back to
to
Camp
Fort
Thunderbird.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we got an order to pick up and some people to drop off.
There's just so many of them. If only we had a list.
Yes,
I mean, here, I have a list for you.
And she hands over her list.
Oh.
It's in the chat. Just scroll up a little bit.
Yeah, I know. I was just like making it like.
For some reason, it doesn't actually list what this art gate looks like.
It looks like an
did
art
it?
gate.
Yeah, we wrote about it earlier, so.
Yeah.
Didn't we use it?
We haven't used it yet. We tried, but we were too low level at the time.
But you've
and
seen the
so-
other side on floor
Yeah.
6, so you know that this goes to floor 6.
So it's the
Okay, I thought it was crazy there for a second. Like I could have sworn you went to the floor 6.
Wait.
Hmm?
Wait.
it has dancing goblins with a plate with a letter D carved into it.
Mm.
Gotta play a D note.
This
Yeah.
might
Chord.
this might be a very dumb idea, and I
Oh.
apologize. But what if we paint a mimic?
It's non-living.
No,
Non-living.
Yeah.
I like it though.
That would just be a regular chest at that point.
Just with teeth.
With teeth on it, yeah. That'd be
The
imagine just,
military doesn't know better.
dude, imagine leaving that like at the end of like a hallway randomly in a dungeon, and it's just like, and some adventurer's gonna be like, "Is that real? No. What the fuck is that?"
Oh my gosh, the reverse mimic.
Yeah, I believe we have everything we need. We got our reward. We got workers' rights.
Nice.
And we got rid of the whole hobgoblin situation. I believe we are done here then. We might come back just to continue going down the path, but just so in case you see the portal opening out of nowhere, it might be us.
Oh, don't worry. He kind of taps his arm on his shield guardian. I have Rex here to protect me.
Very well.
Oh, don't be strangers. It was nice having some visitors.
When we managed to go in, I think that we had to break in, but you know.
Of course, of course. And I appreciate the work you did. I honestly am very glad for it. However, I must say, while I can only inform you of what's around, I cannot ensure your safety in other spots of this floor, as there is dangers around. So be careful.
No worries. We believe if once we come back, we're just gonna go back to the floor down below because we found the way down. So, unless anyone else has anything to do or say.
Now let's go pick up our orders.
All right.
Very well.
I could
So,
use a good cry.
Yeah.
how are you opening the gate?
I'll pull out my instrument and play a D chord.
Okay. As you play a D chord, the gate opens.
I will volunteer to
Alright.
go forward.
Mm,
Until next time, sucks.
Take care. Have fun.
Anyone else wants to go in or?
Who's going first, guys?
Oh, brother. We can't
I'll
possibly
roll-
I
what happened
think
last
Bertrand's
for you.
going first because I think Zan mentioned before we started he wanted to go through. So
Yeah, but Bertrand will offer
go
himself.
for it.
Very
all
well.
right. So Bertrand, as you go through the gate for the first time, I don't think I need to tell you shit. You need to mark this gate off. Go ahead for me and roll a 1d9, please.
My favorite. That's a 1.
A 1.
All right. Now roll
another
me
one.
a 1d2, please.
That's 2.
Oh, that's
Numerical order.
2
I
is
think
the
the evens are good.
2 is good. You gain the
Oh.
Elder Rune of Protection and Sacrifice, Anorak.
Oh, of course.
The target
Oh.
is you are now immune for the blinded, charmed, deafened, frightened, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, and stunned conditions. In addition, you get stabilized immediately when you drop to 0 hit points. This lasts for 24 hours.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
For you.
Wow, that
So
is
that's-
like the perfect one for him.
I am so glad we're going to low level areas.
Yeah.
Hey,
Um,
listen, you could have got the Bane effect.
Oh no, absolutely.
Yeah, like me.
And they seem to be related, so you probably would have been blinded or something.
Mm-hmm.
I will say this, the Bane effect for that rune is fucking bad.
No.
I mean, that can be said for most of these, but it's quite bad.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
We're going in. Woo!
Woo! 1 second. I'm just going to check to see what we got going on the level, just to see if you guys are going to mosey around.
Right, while we do that, I'm gonna go let my cat out of my room.
Get the cat out of the room.
Who let the cat
Every
out
single
of the
time
bag?
with the cat.
All right.
Shaded.
Once again, we're gonna do Theater of Mind for this. So,
Mhm.
you guys make your way through, and I'm just gonna
Thunderbird.
show you where you guys actually.
This was the floor to do it. But I'm 90% sure we got every room. In this
I'm pretty
floor.
sure you hit every room on this floor with this.
Yeah, so
Underdark.
what the fuck, you lying ghost?
Look, unless there's a secret room that we missed, I think we found every visible room.
Where do you?
Like, when you get legend lore, just ask like, what's up with Zunderberg?
47,
Actually.
47.
We need to know if he was fucking with us.
I don't know if that would work though. It's just a dwarven word for secret trove.
Hmm.
I could
Taylor.
ask about the ghost itself.
We'll find the secret trove eventually.
Why? Oh, this is the wrong floor. Oh my god. Where am I?
One day
There we
we'll
go,
find
there
it.
we go. 47A. Sorry, I'm just trying to find where you guys pop out, so that way Shay
Also-
can add it to her notebook.
As we're walking by, right? I'm just gonna discuss
We
with the
pop
party
up
like
to
hi.
the right of the big room that had the golem and the black doors. So where the little star-shaped room is, just to the right of that.
Why? Oh, right. There's two gates here. That's right. I was.
Yeah,
super
it's like the
confused.
gate room.
Okay, so it's north. So 47. Sorry.
So guys,
I just want to put you there, just so. Where the fuck? 47. Where's 47?
yeah, I was trying to.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Sorry. Sorry for the interruption. I apologize.
No worries.
So yes, you guys reappear. Right here.
Oh, I remember this place.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
you're
this. You want to know
sneaky.
why? Look at all the dead bodies.
Oh, I'm sure they've been cleaned out by now.
Yeah, they're cleaned out. They're just been moved. However,
They're
you
just
know,
stains.
you know for a fact that your beloved Camp Zunderberg is over here.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, thank
as you
goodness.
guys make your way into Camp Zunderberg, you don't need to move your tokens. Don't worry about it. You notice that the camp is actually more bustling since the last time you've been here.
Oh shoot.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you see that there's actually like a bunch of like a few more stalls actually where you see archaeologists actually with their adventuring groups kind of like studying what looks to be small epitaphs and items that they seem to have procured through their adventure.
No archaeologists.
yeah,
Thieves
they're-
with a degree.
Basically, yeah. Most of them dwarves. There seems to be a lot of dwarves here. However, you do notice one individual who all kind of gives you pause. It is the drow guy you saved from the swamp, actually.
The swamp?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we saved him. He was chained up. I gotta go scroll up to find his name because I do not remember it.
Oh, what?
His name is Zerk. His name was Zerk, if you recall.
Zerk.
Yeah, Zerk Despetil or something like that.
Yeah, he seems to be just talking like to a human and a dwarf who seem to be kind of locked in conversation. You can see him kind of shaking his head and going, "No, no, no, not that way. You know, that way is a place of great danger." And they're like, "Oh, okay, okay." And he's like, "Yeah." And he kind of looks at them and they're like, and they give him some money and he's like, "Thank you." And they kind of walk off.
He's making money for like, hey, this is what's gonna happen ahead.
More like it seems like he's like giving them warnings about stuff, basically,
Yeah.
and like information about things specifically.
God, imagine being a Sherpa in the Undermountain. Look at it.
No,
It's a cool job, but that's terrifying.
Yeah.
It probably pays well though.
not about hustle.
As you guys kind of, make your way inside, you are met with Bryn, who is the dwarven kind of mayor, more or less. And she
Yeah,
seems to be
ma'am.
barking orders and going, "Be careful with those! Move it gently! Oh, well, look who's back! And
We
with
are
quite
back.
the entourage. Is that a flump?"
Yeah, it's been a long trip.
You watch as Fufu kind of waves his little tendril, and she goes, "We have use for a universal translator if you're looking for an opening." And Fufu is like, and like looks towards you all excited.
You could get employment here while we find a way to get you back.
You watch
Foo-foo.
as Elix kind of moves forward and goes, "You wouldn't happen to have any work for a estranged spellcaster, would you?" She kind of kills her head and she goes, "If you wouldn't mind helping with some cleaning here and there, we wouldn't mind it." And he's like, "That works for me."
So you wanted to go back to Waterdeep.
Well, I can't go back to Waterdeep without anything.
That's fair.
A bit of money wouldn't hurt me. And this place seems safe enough from Arcturia, so, you know, I'd rather remain. At least for a little bit.
Here, be safe, at least for the time being. But Fufu, you are free now to make whatever choices of your destiny that you wish.
Oh, hello there. And you watch as he flumps over to some archaeologist, like, completely ignoring you, doesn't seem to notice you. And he's like, "What are you looking at?" And they're like, "Oh, we're excavating this Moradin thing." And they're just like, "Oh, that's interesting." He seems to be engaged.
He has
It
so
seems
many
like
people to
Fufu.
have food from.
As you kind of weep, Bertrand, the deep gnome Guffaw looks up at you and goes, "Well, I'm gonna miss you."
Debs, thank you. Sorry, I'm so happy to see Fufu finding a place that does not depress them.
Well, people here seem a little loud, but seem alright. If they're friends of yours, how bad can they be?
And what of you? Have you any plans for yourself?
Your friend there mentioned something about Mithril. I wouldn't mind mining some of that up. That'd be pretty interesting. You know, I do miss the Underdark, but maybe it's time for this old dog to socialize.
I have heard so many horror stories of the Underdark, and yet I have met a few people who say that they wish to return to there. Are there pockets of beauty within that such dismal place?
Oh yeah, crystal caverns, mushroom forests. When the drow and the Neogi aren't trying to kill you, it's actually a pretty nice place. But you just have to know not to be noticed. And I feel like a lot of people from Topside don't really know how to do that all that well. No offense.
None taken.
None taken.
Skullport is very similar in that way.
Well, if it's all the same to you. I wouldn't mind making a name for myself, finding some of this mithril. Not that I like these carved caverns, but I can make use of them. Thanks a lot for saving me, by the way. I hope to find some use from those diamonds. If I was a more selfish man, I would have tried to keep them for myself, but I know better. And,
You're more than welcome. And I kind of smack his back, hoping to cough another one.
you're a little firm-handed there, kid. Ugh.
Yes,
don't forget, you're
just
bigger than
making
you
sure.
normally are.
Well, I won't keep you any longer. Seems you got people to talk to. Ma'am? He kind of nods towards the dwarven, Bryn, and she kind of gives him a bit of a nod, And he kind of moves forward and goes, "Hey, you're a drow, right?" And he, walks up to Zerk, and Zerk kind of raises a brow. "What do you know about..." And then Bryn kind of turns and goes, "So, I take it you're not here just to offload some wanderers you found?"
Well, we were hoping to find, some of our... What do we call it?
Orders?
Orders. Yes.
Maybe trade in some of our money for more
Yeah.
easy to carry
Yeah.
gemstones.
We've been
Offload
getting
some of these
a
items.
couple collections. Also deposit some money in the bank.
My dearest friends, can I stop carrying this horribly heavy and terribly smelling and overall bad time of a rug
Right.
or curtain?
Honestly, at this
Oh.
point, you can just start dragging it.
I was going to ask
Tell
you
you
what
what-
the undulating carpet on your back is. What is that?
Oh,
I don't know.
It's a victim of a Lich's curse.
Oh, well, we got some wizards who are kind of a curious sort. You want them to look at it?
I don't know if they are strong enough to deal with that.
Well, you might be surprised.
Maybe they can help us take care of the little scorpion friend too. He just shows his cape.
I don't know about animal keeping. You might want to keep that with you. Above board, keep the scorpion, please.
We should name the
remember.
we should name the scorpion, by the way, guys.
The scorpion's got 2 levels of magic on it, stopping
Leonardo
it from
da
being
Vinci.
put back.
You know.
I love it.
Oh, a classic.
I'm writing it down in the notes. You can't change my mind.
Also,
Well, then looks like you're along for the ride, Leonardo da Vinci.
Battery Batty, thank you for rating with a party of 3, by the way. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing well, dude. It's
If
been
any-
a while.
The wizards will need to be able to cast a 9th level spell to be able to take care of this.
I mean, what they lack in spells, they could make up for with books.
At
I
the very
mean-
least, they might point us in the right direction to fixing this, even if they cannot do it themselves.
Maybe they
I don't know. I
keep it
feel like you.
moisturized. That's creepy. Whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah.
I'm just. This is not gonna backfire on us, is it?
He promised us. He gave us his word.
Okay, but how much is that worth?
If
Fufu can talk to him if it helps.
Okay, if you say so.
If it makes us feel any better, we can. Okay, I'm just going to look at the carpet. It's just for safety reasons for both you and the people here. We can lock the carpet in the throne room, or the secret room, rather.
I suppose, unless it wants to people watch. Though, granted, I think people might get a little uncomfortable. So yeah, maybe we put it away in the closet.
Just
He
until we can
whispers
find a
to
way
me
to fix it.
sometimes.
All right. Well, I suppose that can all be sorted. Speaking of sorted, we got a treasurer now. So we have someone who can better assess the value of the money you have and can swap it pretty quick for sums of a more sizable amount. However, for very large things like that ship you gave us, and she kind of looks behind herself, kind of keeping an eye out on some of the, clearly just adventuring types. She looks back, she goes, for very high price items like that, we would still have to have a bit of a waiting period. We don't really want to keep too much money here, given that,
Understandable.
there could be other things that might show up, dragons and the like. But we have your items that you had wanted. The ring of protection, the cloak of protection, and the +1 breastplate. So Helion Moonstar had that arranged for you by some of the Wizards of Waterdeep. And if you have anything else you'd like to trade at all, let us know. We still have the Greater Restoration Scrolls and the Remove Curse Scrolls.
Oh god, yeah, we're gonna need some of those again.
Alright, well, let's go do business.
I did want to discuss with the party. Would it be okay to spend one of the 5,000 gold piece diamonds on a 5,000 gold pieces worth chest?
Are you looking at the Lehman's chest spell?
I'm thinking about it.
Well, what would that do?
Basically, I would be able to. I also need for extra 50 gold pieces, but basically, I would be able to lock a chest in the ethereal plane and call upon it from a small version of it at will. So if we find ourselves with too much items, equipments, or weight, we can just put them in that chest, send to ethereal plane, and then bring it back to us when it's necessary.
I just have a question. Is that going to work in
It
this
will work,
dungeon?
yes. If it goes to the
It will?
ethereal plane, it will go there, yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
I just didn't want you to spend 5,000 gold and then
No.
find out
If-
that
if
Monty
you
would have yelled on me.
I would have warned you, yeah. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fuck you over like that. That'd be so mean.
Is that a spell or a
It's a spell,
actual
yes.
item? Oh, okay.
How much does it
Just
carry?
the spell components is a 5,000 gold pieces chest and a 50 gold pieces miniature chest.
Because I'm okay with that, but how much does it hold on it? Does it have relatively good carrying?
It contains up to 12 cubic feet non-living material, 3 feet by 2 feet by 2 feet. Basically, it's to put extra overweight we have, like extra money, put it there.
That seems okay because I know that like bags of holding are like kind of banned in this setting, but that doesn't seem too unreasonable in
and
comparison
that's
Yeah, I
to like
think
a
that's
bag of
kind of
holding.
fun, yeah.
Here's the
If we
thing, though.
have-
If the miniature chest is destroyed by whatever reason, it's impossible to retrieve.
Oh, there's a downside.
Yeah.
So like,
Granted, we
But
would
if-
keep the
but-
miniature chest.
You could keep the miniature chest with like Princess, right?
Yeah, in a safe
She
place.
seems to be pretty good at like avoiding damage for the most part. She's not immune, but she at least knows how to avoid threats.
I mean, I think it's a good idea because it's also a good way to hide things that we don't want people to get access to.
Mhm.
Honestly, it might be a good place to put the you know what.
That's
Would
what I
that
would
work?
find.
It is non-living material.
It is a phylactery. It's not living.
Couple, what if she? What if? Wait, what happens to a Lich phylactery if it's locked in a chest you cannot retrieve?
I mean, it could be retreat. I'm not saying that's impossible.
She's got a
'cause
witch spell. She could get it.
She could wish spell it, or she
Oh,
could
she
go
could
into the
spell.
ethereal plane with a spell. Like, you could imagine that happening as well.
Locate object when you go into
Yeah.
the plane. You can probably find it.
Yeah.
I
But
don't know.
it's
It
more
just says if the
difficult
spell
to
ends
get.
and the larger chest is on the ethereal plane, it's irretrievably lost. But But yeah, it does that. I am going to assume we would need to wait for the chest to get here.
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest.
That is an expensive item. So
Yeah.
unfortunately, that will take a while to get here.
But
however,
that is my suggestion.
let's resolve what you guys had gotten since last time.
Right.
So looking at this, there was no items traded in. You guys simply spent money. So Wisp, assuming this is all for you, yes, you gain your Ring of Protection, your Cloak of Protection, and your +1 armor.
I actually set that up between sessions because it was a nightmare.
Perfect.
Good job. Our cleric is a little bit
Hooray.
more sturdy now.
Fun little
Good
fact.
20
Sturdy
Yeah.
and tiny.
Fun little fact. You guys placed that order on July 6th, 2023.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
What weird Faerun year name is that?
Oh, shut up. October 12th, 2023. Okay. So let's start off with the simplest, or say simplest thing. Let's sell things. So what do you guys want to sell?
So I posted stuff in the chat from what was in the chest that Bertrand was carrying. If you guys want to take any of that, you can, but I was assuming that we could probably sell it all.
Okay.
Yeah,
Now
okay.
here's the thing with the mithril keys that you had collected.
Yeah.
Yes, right, I forgot.
Yes, from literally Arcturia's floor. I'm just gonna double check this because I'm pretty sure that
The keys disintegrate or teleport back if taken off the floor.
If you sell them to someone, they disappear,
They
and
die,
you have to
yeah.
pay the person.
So I'm just gonna double check because there is also that they could. I don't know if it does, but I'm just gonna double check real fast.
Like there's an item in a game where you if you find it or collect them or win it and you sell it, it teleports
So-
back to the last owner.
So the mithril keys do not have a cost, and they cannot use them, so they have no price attached to them, unfortunately.
Ah,
So the mithril keys, unfortunately, are worth nothing. So it might be better to hold on to them.
but it's mithril.
I know, but it doesn't have a cost attached to it, so therefore they don't want them, unfortunately.
Okay.
So unfortunately, we're gonna, pardon the colloquialism, nix those out because they are invalid. However, let's start with the Electrum Pepper Shakers first. Do you have the room for that one, the Electrum Pepper Shakers?
Area 33, level 14 is at the very bottom of the...
That's where all of this was, right?
Most of this is
not
from-
the owl bear and the owl bear rug was in a different room.
All right, so
There
There
Electrum,
was like, something else that I think you got that came along with the
Sorry.
Albert rug.
the Electrum Paper Shakers on level 14.
Area 33.
33, thank you.
I think it was like a crystal decanter or something. I think you picked it up, Lionel.
Yeah.
All right. The Electrum Pepper Shaker is worth 25 gold pieces. The pewter, you might want to write these down if you just want to add them into your notes. The pewter candlestick is also 25 gold pieces. The ornate coral statuette of a ship cresting a wave is 250 gold pieces.
Ooh.
And the dwarven beard comb made of lapis lazuli with gemstones is worth 750 gold pieces.
That's an expensive comb.
Yep. Oh, it's about to get
Yeah.
more. It's about to get more expensive.
Yeah, this
Oh.
crown's probably going to be worth a lot.
The platinum crown with black pearl inlay is 2,500 gold pieces. And the hot ticket item, the elven helm made of leafed gold with a spiral horn of amethyst protruding from its brow, is worth 7,500 gold pieces.
Oh,
Holy crap.
we have 11,050 so far.
Yeah, so note that down. I'm just double checking here. Yeah, that was all from Doom Crown, actually. What room was the owlbear in? I'm pretty sure I know where it is. Oh, yeah, I found it, actually. I found it. The owlbear rug is worth 75 gold pieces.
No.
Yeah. Are you guys selling the decanter as well?
Well, he had no magic on it, right?
No, I did not. Did anybody grab that?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
Lionel
Lionel
You
did.
did.
did? Do you want to sell it? It's got no magic
Yeah.
on it.
How much is it?
It's for 250 gold pieces.
Damn.
It was very fragile, we read,
Yes.
but it actually,
Mhm.
yeah.
But you guys never got into anything where it broke, so you're good.
Did
Okay.
anybody grab the jar of cockatrice tongues?
Yes, I have it in my inventory.
That was worth nothing.
Could
Bryn kind of cocks her head and goes, "Oh, that's wizard stuff," and it is.
Well, there are wizards here, aren't there?
They're more used to doing like other things, not really this sort of deal. Yeah.
Okay. What
So-
about the box?
Look,
Do
I
you
would've-
want to see if they want to buy your magic box?
Small beast box or tiny
The-
beast box.
Magic box. Interestingly enough, doesn't have a cost attached to it. So that's a weird one, to be honest with you. I'm gonna say... I'm gonna write it down and assess it, if you guys are cool with that. So I'm gonna put that one down, if you guys want to sell it.
What is it?
That's the one where you.
Animal transforming box.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we don't really have a purpose for it.
Yeah, we don't have a small animal.
I mean, the small animal we do have, we can't even use it on. That's the
Now,
thing.
what this means is that they'll determine a price. It's non-negotiable, but they will try and get you the best possible price, meaning that, you can't
It's fine.
basically change it, but
Otherwise, it would be just a very expensive paperweight.
more or less, yeah. The thing is, it's probably not going to be worth a whole ton because it has limited uses, right? And it's kind of not the most amazing thing in the world.
No.
Alright, so I'll note that down as you are selling the animal transforming box, so you can remove that from your inventory. Alright. I think that's everything you guys have listed there.
There you go. That's what we're sitting at right now.
So you guys are sitting at
Does anyone have? Okay.
You guys are sitting at 14,855 gold pieces and 5,000 a 5,000 gold piece diamond, assuming that Lionel is taking the other one, right?
Yeah.
Because
Which I'm gonna be trading that for a big chest.
Okay.
Yeah. Is anyone carrying any personal items that they've got that they want to sell?
Are we getting rid of the 10 pounds of gold bars?
I already included that in our.
You already got it? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm just going to erase
Yeah.
that from my
Yeah.
inventory
Yeah,
real quick.
his assessment of the price of the gold bars is on point. So
There is one moonstone I can sell, I
Okay.
believe.
do you know where you got it from?
I think like back when we like converted it. No, wait, no, that doesn't make sense.
The
'cause I
moonstone
just-
is 100 gold piece because we probably converted it for weight.
Probably,
purposes.
yeah.
Let me just double check.
I'm pretty sure it's converted.
I'm just looking through my spell list for level 8 and 7
Yeah,
spells.
this is the
for
time to check what
future
you need for
ordering.
components.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we're pretty good on money if the spellcasters want to spend some money.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend one of those diamonds, 5,000 gold pieces for one of the big chests. Put the order down.
Okay, so that is for what's the spell called again?
Secret chest, or as it used to be called, Leomon's secret chest, and 50 gold pieces for the miniature version.
Chest.
Is
I'm
the
just-
50 gold your own, or do you want me to take it out of this total I have here?
If it's for the benefit of the party, might as well do it for take it from there.
Okay, I will take it out of here then.
Okay, so they'll have to go get that for you, basically, because that is exceeding their full amount. To give you an idea, they can essentially immediately provide you with an item that is worth 2,500 gold pieces right now.
Okay.
Just because they don't want too many, again...
No, for sure.
Too much money down here with people who they don't really fully trust.
No worry. I was fully aware he was going to take an order. No worries.
Yeah, alright, so secret chest components. I'm assuming you're getting both component parts? You're getting the...
Yes, it's gonna be 5,050 then
5,000 gold piece chest.
in the tiny replica.
And the 50 gold piece chest. Okay.
Like the thing is, like Thaddeus would want to like buy something with like the gold, but like I don't really know what exactly.
I
So that's
mean,
the
Probably have-
thing.
if you guys
We could-
want to retroact, like again, if you guys want to buy stuff right now that you'll use, and then with the leftovers, you know, off stream decide like we want to buy a magical item, that is an order you can put in, right? And I can just add that to the Lich.
Say we ordered it.
And
we
just say
put
you
it
in
guys
the
head order it.
quotations.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've done that
Alright.
before, and I think that's
Yeah.
probably the best idea. So
That is
I
totally
probably-
doable. It just means like obviously you can't get that item until like, you know, you've done a few more floors basically, right?
Oh yeah, naturally. It'll take a couple more months, but still, it's an investment.
I'll get some more arrows while we're here, though. But you know,
How many more arrows would you like to get?
6.
And again, normal arrows or plus ammunition?
You could also get like arrows of like certain things slaying or like
Do they have any fancy arrows here?
No, you have to order them.
Okay, should I? Do you think I should put in an order? I might as well buy normal ones while I'm here.
Yeah.
Because by the time we come back, I can switch them out. So I'll just get 6 normal arrows.
Okay. You know the price of those, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
can
I
easily-
trust you right off. Oh no, are you gonna like sneak a gold? Oh no, what a nightmare. Okay.
Oh gosh, single gold.
Yeah, and you guys can behind the table put in an order for whatever magical items you want. They do have you know, the spell scrolls as well. Like
Yeah, do they have more removed curses?
They do, yes.
How many do they have?
They have about 9 of those.
Okay.
They're 500 gold pieces each. And they have 5 greater restoration ones, but those are 2,000 gold each.
How you guys feel? We put an investment for more removed curse? How many do we have? I have one.
At this point, it would be a smart decision.
I feel like more scrolls that are powerful for later floors is probably a good thing, especially after that previous floor.
Do we have greater restoration?
I do.
Yeah.
And I have 2 uses left with the components I currently have.
Do you want to buy more components?
Well, I was thinking a diamond worth 1,000 gold would be quite nice to have.
Okay. That is under the threshold, so you guys can gain a diamond worth 1,000 gold if you want to.
What is that diamond for?
Resurrection.
How many do you have?
That one, currently none. But Resurrection's less limiting than, say, the earlier one, Revivify.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
Okay,
we have that, let's get a second one just in case.
The 2 of those.
I feel like having an extra one would not be a bad idea.
Now I'm going to be transparent here, and this is not to like be like it's not going to work, but I will say there are certain scenarios, especially at the later levels, and this is just for the entire adventure, like entirely. There are certain circumstances where even resurrection will not work.
Yeah,
because it
I'll
has
need
specific
true
wording.
resurrection.
Yeah, so just a heads up on that. Not to be like, don't take it, it's not going to work, but just as a heads up, it doesn't always work. Like Revivify.
What do you need? What do you need for true resurrection?
A level 9 spell.
Yeah.
Okay,
And-
do you want to do 1 or 2? I'm just writing off the gold right now then. So I wrote off 1,000 gold.
Aren't we gonna be using one of those for the mimic?
That's what I was thinking. I'd need one for that.
Well, that's
if
what I mean.
We're
But
gonna
that's-
do that. So get 2 so that we can have 1 for that if we have to, and then 1
Just-
back up for other people.
yeah, it's a safety investment just in case.
Okay.
Because
Gold has been
so-
adjusted.
if we're fighting this dragon, we're supposed to uncorrupt. Do you think if we accidentally killed it and I used resurrection, do you think it would come back as a shadow dragon or itself?
Unclear.
Honestly, who knows?
I have never fought a shadow dragon.
No, me neither. I've only ever really seen one dragon before, and it was scary.
Let's see, what else? So if we don't, how many remove curse do we have?
I can cast it twice.
You can guess it, but I'm talking about scrolls.
I don't have a scroll of that.
I have
personally.
one left.
So it's 3 uses currently.
Does anyone else have a remove curse scroll?
Probably
Because-
not.
Again, I know you can cast it, But what if you're the one who gets cursed?
I mean, you can convince me, maybe, to cast on myself, unless the curse is like, you can no longer cast spells.
Yeah, that didn't work.
You could
so
also
well
just
last
swipe
time.
it off them. If you're sneaky enough.
I say we spend another 1,000 on 2 remove curse spells.
Another 1,000. Okay, I'll write that off.
I'm adding 2,000 gold diamonds.
Okay.
The magic box. It's gone. I have 1 supreme potion of healing. I have 4. No, that's a different thing.
I have 1
4
superior
potions
healing.
of greater
potion.
healing.
I have 2 potions of greater healing.
And 1 tiny potion of healing. Those are all the potions I have. I've been hoarding like a bastard.
To give you an idea,
How much is
common is 50 gold pieces. I'm sorry. Yeah, basically, potion of healing, 50 gold pieces. Greater healing potion is 100. Superior healing is 500, and supreme healing is 1,350.
Ooh.
I have one of the tier 3s, but that's the only one I have. Actually, no, I've got 1 potion of regular healing as well.
Yeah, I have the 2 greater. Do we want to get another superior? Does Bertrand have any potions of healing on him?
I will say because the
Does
camp
he?
is upgraded, I'll say you guys could get. I think they have 3 superior healing potions right now. I'd say in camp, but they have no
And those-
supreme healing. You have to order those.
How much was the superior?
500.
500.
500.
500. Ooh.
I say we buy one
I'm
for
gonna buy
now.
one with my personal money and give it to Bertrand.
It's a gift. He can't give it away now.
Bertrand has 1 healing potion now.
Nice.
It's just a regular potion of healing.
No.
It was a tier 3.
It's
so
a
Cheers,
it's a
got it.
superior. Yeah.
Superior, got it.
Could technically buy it using my own money too.
What happened to all my money? Why do I have like only 66 gold?
Okay.
You're playing a fucking wizard. That's what happened.
Have you looked at your components for level 8 spells? Is there anything you might want to pick up? Also, did we want to pick up the component for Legend Lore?
Oh yeah, the incense.
How much is that?
On it. Legend lore.
250 gold pieces. It consumes it as well. So basically, and 4 ivory strips. So it sounds like you need the ivory strips just to cast it, but then it consumes incense as part of
Yeah.
it. So you need 450 gold pieces, and then if you want more incense to spend it multiple times, you're gonna need to get more incense in that.
I think we
regard.
should get enough for 3 casts.
Wait, why 450?
That's 4 ivory strips worth 50 gold each, so that's 200, and then 250 that gets consumed, which is the incense. So we should get, I think 3 casts, so that'd be 950 if we want to do that.
950? If we have the extra money for it, then yes. Let's do it.
I think it would be a good thing to have.
Yep.
I also stole money to get a superior healing potion.
So I have legend lore components times 3.
So how much money was that out of the pot?
950.
950, yeah.
Okay.
And I have right now 200 gold pieces worth of spell learning materials with me.
How much is
haven't used
holy
them yet.
water?
Holy
So what?
water?
Yeah.
We'll find out.
This is a spell that I have that uses holy water, and I think I could make holy water,
Does
but
it list a
just be
specific
easier to
price
buy it.
for it, or does it just say some holy water?
I think it just says holy water.
Okay, then that does have a price attached to it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Let me find that, though.
I'm gonna go get the water real quick. I'll be right back.
Holy water? These are backgrounds. Where are items? Give me items. Holy water. For a flask of holy water, it's 25 gold pieces.
Sure, I'll buy 2.
Okay, 50 gold. Easy enough.
Is that your own, or do you want me to write it out of the?
I'm out of money, so that'll have to be from there. I spent all
Okay.
my money on Bertrand.
Oh, it's okay. I just need to keep track.
Mm-hmm.
It's alright. Bertrand has 1 electrum piece and no other coins on.
Is that really at all?
Like, literally it.
Gosh.
And he's just gonna like.
Also,
you know what?
there's
yeah,
a
he's
there,
gonna give him 10 gold.
there is a bank now. They are willing to take money if you don't want to carry it. However, just keep in mind you won't have access to it. But it can be saved at a bank at the camp.
Yeah, I mean, right now, if you include the 5,000 gold diamond into our 10,000, like, we're looking at like 15,000 gold. So I don't think it's a good idea to carry all of that on us. Granted, we
Yeah.
probably will, like, order stuff like after session, like look at stuff.
Mm-hmm. I think unless there's anything drastic anyone needs, we can leave that and look at like stuff to buy on that list once he gave us a while
Yeah,
back.
the magic
Yeah.
item list, if you'd like.
It's
and
in
then-
it's in the pinned items.
Yep, I'm reading it
There
right
it
now.
is.
Hello, I'm back.
We, like I said, we probably don't have to read it now because otherwise it will get kind of boring if we're just.
Yes,
reading.
yes. So if you guys are
So-
content with what you've purchased and sold right now and would like to continue on, we can do so.
Yep. Just one more question. Have we deposited any money on our bank?
Yes. Or do you guys, for the sake of this, we could actually probably figure that out after you guys buy the other items and decide on what you have with you. But for now, we can
Okay,
just say
is-
that the money is
Yeah.
at the camp for now, if you guys want to do that.
Yeah, we can do it that
Just
way,
for the
and then
sake of
just.
brevity.
I don't think we'll need any money on like floor 1 and 2, and I mean, like we have a little bit on us, but
Is there any extra weight on patient? No, patient.
That's-
Princess, we need to get rid
wow,
of.
wow.
Sorry,
wow.
pay.
I cannot,
P.
I cannot believe you mistook my Final Fantasy 14 character for a mule. That is wow.
It's not hard. But
wow.
we are, is there any extra weight on Princess that we need
It
to?
was most of the stuff.
we
got,
have a copper goblet that was found room 16-3 on floor 4.
My God.
Wait, floor 4.
Wait, is that supposed to be 14? Did somebody miss the 1 in the 14?
Probably.
What
Don't
was
look at me.
what was the area number?
16C.
Let me find
Copper
it.
Goblet. I have not written on their end, so it's not my fault.
16C. Also, sorry, chat. I'm sure this is riveting.
Riveting.
I am not seeing anything on that floor. No.
So it has to be floor 4.
Is it floor
We
4?
have been carrying a copper goblet for a while.
That'd be so funny. if
That
it
would be
was.
really funny, but let's find out. Floor 4, you said?
Yeah, floor 4, room 16C.
Room 16C. Oh, you know what it might be? I'm not there yet, but it could be actually something that belonged to the Aboleth. It was 16C, you said?
16C.
16C. Yep, that used to belong to the Aboleth.
Nah, we're keeping that.
The copper goblet is worth 1 gold piece.
We are keeping this.
Keep it as your souvenir.
I'm gonna drink from that every time I go to sleep.
Before we leave, do we need to grab any feed for Princess?
No, but they're still carrying 10, and I still have some on me, so I think we're good.
Okay.
Okay, we good on food?
Yeah, are you guys
I'm good on food.
Let me double check. Yeah, I'm good on food.
I'm good.
I can't carry that much more anyway, so you know.
Yeah,
Where's
every like
the-
third day I'm casting create food and water anyway, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm going to write down on the order for the chest a bit of a. I know it has to be made and all that shit. So
Oh,
There's
if you
going
want
to
it
be a-
like customized to be like look a specific way, I'm cool with that.
yeah, I'm just gonna have a. I'm going to request something. I'll tell you about it later.
Okay, yeah, I got you.
I mean I'm assuming we also take a long rest here.
I mean,
Yeah, I believe
if
so.
you guys want to,
We
you
need.
know.
We need to because the Wisp needs to get the spell.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Do you know how many spells I have left? I have a 3rd level spell and 2 level 4.
So
Wow.
our room is the one like the secret room, right? That's our private room.
What?
The room behind the throne, the one
The
that
throne
opens
room.
with the
Oh,
magic.
the one that now
Oh, no.
has the beholder tapestry staring down at you? Yeah,
Yes.
sure.
Yeah, just like
We'll have a
the
sleepover with
breathing
the
and
beholder.
staring like tapestry.
We are going to put that over the mirror.
Would it be too much to ask for a +2 weapon at this level?
I mean, you
How
can look at the
much?
cost of it on the
Sorry, what?
charter.
Bertrand upgrade.
Bertrand wants a +2 weapon.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! Let's go.
Where's the pins?
Yeah, and if you did that, you could also sell your +1 weapon.
Where are pinned messages in the server? I can't see them.
You click the
Oh, there it is.
The PNI icon. Oh,
Yeah, there should
it's like
be
4 or 5 down.
Oh, thank God! I thought it was gonna open on stream. You want a +2 weapon?
Yeah.
4,000. I'm seeing.
Yeah, it's 4,000 gold pieces.
All right. Well, Bertrand does not have that kind of money personally, so that
Yeah.
would be up to the group whether or not.
Bertrand
We can
upgrade.
discuss that
Bertrand upgrade.
after session. If
I
we
mean, the
want.
thing
We'll
is,
discuss
too, like,
items.
if you get that, you could then sell your previous. I think you have a +1, don't you?
Yeah.
You could sell your previous +1 later, but if you sold your previous +1, you wouldn't have it right now, which probably wouldn't be the wisest.
Yeah, probably not smart.
choice.
Yeah. Bertrand upgrade. Bertrand upgrade.
All right. Any other shopping you guys would like to do at all?
We got healing potions. We got
Moment.
remove curse.
It looks like we're pretty stacked from what I see in the
Yeah.
inventory.
It's pretty good.
We'll do
Yeah, I
other.
don't think that we can like order like ahead like for an investment. I think we should be good.
Yeah, we'll just order afterwards. Look through all the magical items, figure out
Yeah.
what we need.
Let's get this stuff going.
All right. So you guys are gonna take a long rest here.
Yes.
Okay. So don't worry about food. You're at a camp. They'll feed you. Mark off 8
delicious.
hours for relevant things. So
For Bertrand's protection, -8 from 24.
-8.
I also would like. Actually, I need to look something up really fast here. That's what I was doing before I got distracted.
I'm gonna go ahead and start switching out spells.
Mm-hmm.
Is that
long
something
rest
I need to
button.
do?
One
Right.
sec.
I
I'm
can't
just-
First
do that.
thing-
So we'll level up.
Locate creature is the number one thing I need to do.
Lionel and Wisp, I also would like you guys to mark down 8 hours on your character sheet somewhere for something for me, please.
That is,
Oh,
that is, it's
For your
scary.
size.
Yeah. I'm still hoping that's days. But the fact that we're tracking hours and not days makes me think it's less than that.
Well,
I mean,
no,
it
if
could still
that
be
was,
days.
if it was the case, yeah. Well, I rolled a 5. So,
And I rolled a 4.
I thought you rolled a 6 and a 5.
Well, I just knew I rolled 1 lower than Lionel.
Yeah, I think Lionel rolled the 6, didn't he? Or was it a 5? Oh yeah, it was a 5. 5 and a
I
4.
rolled a 5.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah, okay. I thought Wisp rolled the 5, and I was like, yeah, I thought you were one lower than him.
Okay.
-8 hours. Relevant hours. There we
Also
go.
for you, Bertrand, as well, because of the Elder Rune.
Yeah, I marked it down. I've got an hour tracker.
All right, sweet. Okay. You guys gain the benefits of a long rest. You are undisturbed in your sleep.
I'm just trying to decide my spells as we go along.
A restful sobbing.
Thaddeus is just like chilling with the scorpion in the corner, still like a little bit upset about what happened.
Are you all right, my lord?
I'm doing better now, but the point still stands.
At which
I
point?
just don't know what else I just don't know what else I can do at this point.
Well, I have found a new strength outside of myself, a purpose, even if I do not have individual skill or cannot rely on it to achieve what I am setting out to do. You
Bertrand, you can take like the punishment of 1,000 armies and still stand it to this very day. You're exactly like my brother Chadius.
All the seriousness dice every time you say that name.
I appreciate the compliment, my lord, but there have been many things that we have encountered that I would not have been able to defeat on my own, or challenges and puzzles, or words that needed to be thrown that I could not cast. But
Well, words. I'm not particularly good at words, considering that we have a count for that. And the few times I have been gone, you've all managed to handle yourselves quite well. Thanks to this damn wild magic.
And you and the rest of Work in Progress managed to survive without myself and Wisp here, as well as Princess. I think
Hmm.
perhaps, my lord, if I could hazard some advice.
What did you have in mind?
I have learned more about what I can do and where I fit in because of Work in Progress. I'm still no closer to being proud of myself, but I am at the very least proud of us, what we've accomplished.
Hmm.
It isn't much,
Wait.
but it's better than nothing.
Yes, but I can suppose I can see things through that way, but I still don't really know what I can truly contribute just by myself. Like, it feels like I'm just worse at everything compared to the rest of you. Just like my brothers and sisters. I thought that if I... To be perfectly honest... It's been like that ever since I was born. Even before Thaddeus 2 was... even after Thaddeus 2 was... And it got worse when Thaddeus 2 was born, too.
And I am
All my
sorry
life,
to...
all my life, I just feel inferior to everyone around me. And I guess I just can't keep things up anymore. Just wish there was just some easy way to, like, get the power I want. So that I can actually, be as good as I say I am. Or, try to be.
Well, if you find any ways to locate that power and you need help gaining it, please do not hesitate to call upon us. We will gladly help you, my lord.
I appreciate it. And sorry for my behavior earlier. I'll try to be a bit more, presentable from now on. It's just... we've been through a lot just for this past few weeks, if you really think about it.
We have, but you have never forced me to apologize for crying in inopportune times, which is all the time. Oh, God.
Well, honestly, it might be more healthier than you think. Keeping it all in is, well, stressful.
Well, I hope you do find rest now that we are back at Camp Sonderbrook. I hope we find a good day of adventures ahead for all of us. We certainly need it.
Yes, it's certainly good to be back in some semblance of civilization, even if we go back into that hell just a few hours from now. I'll be sure to enjoy it. And you should too.
May I request brushing Tiny Wisp? It is very heartwarming.
You just look down at Wisp, what is he doing?
I'm walking around booping everyone, giving everyone aid, as I normally do.
Aw, little
You know
tiny
what?
paw boops. So cute.
Hmm.
All
I
right.
suppose I
Bunting,
could try it.
bunting against our shins.
All right. So with that, as you guys wake up and prepare, Lionel, we were discussing in our Discord chat. Will that take additional time, or does that just take out of time for the long rest? Do you think?
It's gonna take 6 hours, and I only need to rest 6 hours myself.
I mean, yeah, we've been traveling nonstop. If we chill here even for a full day, I think that's fine.
Yeah,
Maybe
if you
12
want to add
hours. If you
spells-
want to do 12
Well, what
hours,
about
that's
your buff?
fine.
Oh
Yeah.
no, my buff when we're
Yeah,
going
your
to
buff.
an area where
You
it's like-
needed to sacrifice. That's what it's called
What?
for.
What it would
No,
be
it's
is 6 hours of the long rest. The 2 hours to take the spell, and I would need 4 more hours after that just to finish adding haste to my repertoire.
Think about
Let me-
how often we get to rest for this long.
That
Like,
was
this-
exactly to be my point.
Mhm,
When's the next time we're
mhm.
gonna have this long to rest? It makes total sense. Let's just knock it out. Plus, we get to pet Tiny Wisp longer.
Yeah.
All right. Is everyone in agreement allowing Lionel to write down the spells? Or spells,
Yes,
rather?
we should also
Yes.
plan out what are we going to do when we find the mimic, because it's going to want to attack us. Or does anyone have any spells that can, like,
Hold
kind of
monster.
neutralize it?
Yeah, Thaddeus actually does.
Yeah,
Because
he
I was
did
looking
that
at
works.
promotion, but this thing isn't a humanoid, so that doesn't work.
Yeah.
Hold monster would do it though, right?
Hold monster would
Probably.
do it, but it only holds
Mhm.
it for a little bit. It won't hold it permanently.
Yeah, we need something more long term.
Yeah.
We have chains, right? We can chain.
I
it.
would say talking amongst the people in your camp as well. I'll give this you free. Mimics can talk. You can speak with them, so there could
Yeah,
be a potential bargain there. However,
Make a deal.
you know how well that will
Make a
go
deal.
over, who fucking knows. But
How do you chain down the
speaking of
mimic?
deals,
I mean, you
where's
could-
the Rixasha?
you could he's fucking not here wherever he is.
I thought he said he was going back to camp. though.
Yeah, but
I guess he is in lair.
he probably didn't teleport like you guys did.
True.
I was gonna say, I mean, again, not to throw ideas at you, but like, nothing's guaranteed. But I mean, the risk you take is you could try and just shove it in its gullet and hope that it stays, but that might be too risky. There's a lot of what's the word, parameters
We
here
can-
that are kind of a rogue element.
We can knock it down, can't we?
You can knock it out if you want to be non-lethal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long does the beat of force last?
Beat of force.
An hour, I think.
Like an
An hour.
I
Okay.
thought it was a minute.
Or
Yeah,
something
No,
like
yeah, I
that.
believe it's a
yeah,
minute. An
Yeah,
hour
I
would be
think
way
it's
too
only a
long.
minute.
I'll double check again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got the
Uh,
spell. It's called the Resilient Sphere. It's the same effect. Yeah, concentration 1 minute, so it'd be the same.
Yeah.
I mean, we can try communicating, and if that doesn't work, we can just, beat it up, restrain it, force it, here by dragging it here through a portal or something.
Do I keep Legion lore for today, or do I leave that for later?
I'm looking through my spells here real quick. If we're gonna be fighting a Shadow Dragon in the future, do you think the spell Hero's Feast would be useful? Like, so you become immune to being frightened, and I know dragons are scary.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna be useful, but we don't know when we're gonna fight it, though.
Yeah, but I mean, it'd be good for running away if it finds us and we don't want to have
Fair.
to fight it. Plus, it gives you a buttload of temporary hit points.
I'm gonna get rid of Ice Knife and get Haste.
Sure. Again, we can discuss LARs, just throwing that out there.
Alright. Now I
I think
turn
I'm done
to
picking spells.
Shay, who I believe you've noted down where doors are.
Yes.
So I don't know if there's one listed that you guys had found. I'm just gonna find my
Okay.
reference here.
So if we look at our list of encountered gates, did we want to head to level 2? Because we have
Level
a
2?
gate that heads directly to level 2.
Yes, level 2.
It's the Rust Monster Gate. We have already activated it
How did we activate that?
with metal.
Oh,
It's
right.
rusty metal, right?
Rusty metal. It's literally directly to the left, so we just walk through essentially the camp to the left and then go north.
Yep. Alright.
So it's right there.
Let me
Mhm.
just really quickly figure out where that teleports you to really fast, so that way I can
Does L-
take you there.
That was the first art gate we
Does,
ever
uh,
found, I think, actually.
Bracky.
Mhm.
Does Lionel enjoy not having to use a booster seat while sitting at the chair to study?
It's not called a booster, it's a chair.
So it teleports us, if you want me to just describe it to you on our map.
Yeah. I found it in my
So-
book, so I know
oh.
where you go now. Just give me 2 seconds just to pull that up. I also have to check and see what's on the map since you guys fucking left, so...
I just
The
want to see.
goblins killed them all.
Just want to see a preposterously lanky looking Lionel. Fucking Slender Man looking ass.
No, you only grow like half a feet tall.
Wait.
There's your map.
You're making it look like he turned into the Slender Man. No, he just only grew like barely a feet tall.
Whoa!
Yeah, I
the
just like the idea
Slender Man.
It's just his legs
Oh
and
my
arms that grew. Everything else stayed the same size.
You were very thorough on this, Lord. Jeez.
Yes.
Oh,
We explored a lot.
okay.
But there is that one with the 2 pit traps, but that, by the way, I only fell on one of them. That we didn't explore to the end till, so we could always go there.
Okay, this is super bizarre. I can't find
What?
Thaddeus, his token on this map,
What?
That just
Oh,
is dead.
no.
which is very
He
strange.
poofed.
But I know where you're going, so give me just 2 seconds. I'm just gonna grab the rest of the squad. And then
Or
So yeah, basically,
damage.
instead of marking 8 hours, it's mark
Mark
12 hours
instead.
total.
Alright. Let's grab.
So, what Bradley has to do is when you change the map, he has to highlight the entire map to try and find his token.
Probably show up eventually.
I did find a
It'll poof
token
its
in the
way
bottom
back in
right
there.
of this floor. What the heck is over here? What is
Stop,
this?
stop it.
Okay.
There are multiple copies of
What's
you
over
guys in places, so...
Oh, it's the princess. I was like, what is that?
Alright.
That's the princess with 8 on it. It has more health, I think. Maybe we should switch because you added aid to princess.
Princess is so strong.
Alright. God, is this a blast from the past?
How long has it been?
Over a year at
Years?
this point.
Almost
Almost
2
2
years.
Yeah, but I mean, we weren't part of the party.
Yeah,
back in this floor.
Bertrand and Wisp never came here before, so...
Good lord,
did-
time is a flat circle.
I think the campaign's anniversary is coming up like what, next month?
Yes, in November. It's going to be the 2-year anniversary of this game.
Damn.
Alright, I gotta...
We did stop by and visit when we did find the Arc Gate from level 5. You know, the one that activated with the twig. So we kind of popped in for a visit.
Sorry, I'm just noting down where you are, so that way I have you as reference, and I gotta pull up my map here.
Operation Banana. It worked.
It was the first time that Operation Banana happened.
Yeah, that was the first banana.
The first banana.
Dude, I have to go back into, like, old
Going
maps
back
to
and
find this. That's not the one. Where is the other one? That's not it either.
I can't believe there's a section in the map that says probably connects that you didn't confirm on the right at the top.
Ooh, probably connects.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna leave that down.
There it is. Okay.
It's
Everybody
probably,
else
that's a
wasn't
chance.
followed. Well, we'll go connect. There's actually a part we're missing. If you look at the, like I said, the 2 pitfall trap area, we never actually went past.
As you guys place... What piece of metal are you placing on the Arc Gate?
I used a ball bearing last time. I might as well do that again.
Alright.
Oh man, you're running out of ball bearings.
I bought more the last time I think we went to the camp. so
Running
I'm-
out of them.
Alright.
Oh, good. I have 1,898 ball bearings.
You're gonna need those.
Alright. You guys walk through the Arc Gate and immediately find yourself in a strange empty hallway with 3 alcoves. The Arc Gate being the only thing of note within the chamber. The air here feels and smells sterile, like burnt ozone and nothing else.
Well, Wisp.
Been a while. I don't think we have to worry about searching this floor. I think we pretty thoroughly searched it last time, didn't we?
Thunderbrook? What?
Or, well, I mean, like, we could
Wait, this
still
is also
try.
Dwarven Ruin, right?
I think it is, yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh,
This place is
Oh.
relatively unfamiliar to myself and Wisp and Princess. Oh gods, where's Princess?
Oh, right.
princess.
We will allow you to lead the way, I suppose.
Bertrand, I would like you to roll me an insight check on Princess, please.
Oh no.
Oh no.
oh no, she knows someone we don't.
14, I don't know why I have advantage.
Princess seems weirdly on guard more than usual.
Oh no.
Mm.
Princess. Which floor number is this? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you speak.
It's 2.
Do you not like the number 2?
I think it's because might be the floor they were captured on. I don't know, because it's only the next floor down where we found Princess.
Oh.
Yes.
We don't have Fufu anymore. We have to just assume based on her inflections.
One club for yes, 2 club for no.
Does she like not like goblins? There's a lot of goblins on this floor.
Yeah, I don't know.
Worry not, Princess. We will keep you safe.
You want to detect the creature for you?
I can start that now if you want.
Also, Thunderbrook.
Nothing happens.
Shocking.
Again, do we want to
Alright.
use the locate creature spell on this floor? If
It lasts an hour. So how big is the floor, and how long do you think it would take to run
It's
around?
gonna
it?
take us like 5 minutes to get to the stairs of the next floor, or the floor above.
It's a pretty straight, like, the pathway up is very long, just straight hallways, but assuming
say
there's
we-
nothing in there,
We
it
said we were
shouldn't
gonna look for
really-
one.
I mean, I could have it up for now if you want.
Yep.
Not too high of a spell. I mean, it's a level 4 spell.
It's fine.
Here, I'll put it in the chat just for Monty's.
How
Alright,
big was that?
1,000 feet.
But it is blocked by the normal things, I believe. So like,
What?
It does not. No,
oh, it doesn't
No.
even say that.
It
You
does
can
not
use detect
matter.
whatever.
as long as it's not
Oh,
immune.
running water.
Yeah, and
The
running
spell
water.
can't locate your running water.
Oh my god.
Don't do that.
Oh.
I'm giving you an aura. Give me 1 second.
No. I was curious.
Oh my god,
Are
an
you-
aura
are
on the
you-
list
are
is
you-
gonna be massive.
Are you gonna cast it, or are you gonna?
Yeah, I might as well.
All right.
I'm
Is the
gonna get-
aura just the floor?
I don't know. I can't see it yet. It hasn't popped up on me.
I have applied it.
You're just gonna see like yellow or blue or whatever the color is.
And I will say this, given the map that Nyx has created, because Nyx has made such a thorough map, yes, it actually covers the entirety of the floor. And as you boom, 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 boom,
Oh yeah, I see it.
out, you do not detect a mimic.
Ah,
Nothing on this floor, guys.
no floor.
Time to
That's
head
unfortunate.
to the first floor then.
All right.
Let's jog. The first floor.
You
funny,
manage to
everything's
find
yellow.
yourself outside of a... Also, I'm going to say, can we lose the aura? Because my entire screen is fucking yellow.
You say it's like weird yellow.
I think you have a good idea of how big it is. I think
Uh,
we're fine.
As you all emerge out, let me describe it here, because while this is old hat for Thaddeus, Lionel, and Nyx, this is, however, not old hat for our two new individuals. Notably, there in the center of the room is a blood circle with 10 equidistant spokes extending outward from its circumference, and you all know this now to be the symbol of the Zenithar Guild. There are also hammocks that are hooked to stone brackets. And as you guys emerge from the secret area, the seal of this chamber opening, you are greeted by just fungus-ridden, moldy, rotten corpses that have just been piled up. And frighteningly enough, are completely unmoving, but seem to be undulating and pulsing mysteriously. These are the
They could-
corpses
dear.
of the bugbears, carrion crawler, and undead beholder that seem to have been left here.
Oh, they've been here for like a month.
Yeah, they've been in here for a while, and weirdly enough, all of them are kind of pulsing in unison.
Maggots
Oh.
or rats, maybe?
Oh.
Can
Let's
we
go.
just take the quickest direct path, please?
That's
Yes,
over,
please.
Oh, good.
it's over here. I'm so sorry.
Time to climb on the wall to avoid touching them.
Yeah, you know what? Let's just I'll climb on the roof. There you go. Whoop.
As you guys, anyone who does not have a means to step over things, there is like a softness to the ground, almost as if there's carpet, but you know that this room is not carpeted.
Thaddeus is having a bad time.
Yeah, it is.
Someone,
You have
Someone could
no
find a
idea
princess.
what's going on in this room, but it's something fucking weird.
Can we
Just-
roll
oh.
to figure out what's going
Oh.
on?
Bertrand,
Oh, I don't like it.
Roll an Arcana check, I'd say. Anybody who's trained in it.
Sure.
If you're not trained
Bertrand.
in
Oh,
Arcana,
sure.
you cannot roll.
Bertrand will pick up Princess to go. for
Well,
some
no,
of the
she floats.
Yeah,
She
she's got
floats.
hover boots. She's
What do you
good.
do?
Oh, true.
Boo.
You know the deal.
Lionel and Thaddeus with a 22 and a 29. This is some necromancy shit. You're not sure from who, but this is some necromancy shit, and you get the sense to just not fuck with it and just keep moving on is probably the best course of action.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh,
Go,
good.
go, go, run, 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 run.
Yeah, there's some creepy
Oh,
shit going
God.
on here.
Oh, good to know that there's possibly a necromancer here. That's good to know.
You see one of those empty rooms where you used to run into those, traveling characters upon your path.
Yeah, the blacksmith was here.
It was the tiefling guy. Cunning, I think. Cunning, yeah.
That's a cute name.
Wonder how they're doing nowadays.
I don't know. I see him waiting for my revenge on Ice in the Dark.
That was your own fault.
No, never. I'm never going to admit. Thunderbrook. Never going to admit that.
Lionel,
Yes.
roll me a dexterity saving throw, please.
What?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
14?
14.
I don't have
that's-
any bond, do we?
That is, you do, I believe,
No.
right?
I haven't put the bomb.
Oh,
up, no.
you did
Just-
the aid,
just
not the
aid,
bod.
yeah.
Got it. However, that does pass. You manage to sidestep as you find yourself actually tripping on a tripwire, and a bunch of rocks tumble from the ceiling, and you just narrowly dodge it.
So
However,
what
in your experience, you recognize this as a goblin trap.
Yeah.
But you don't remember
it-
that being there. It seems to be a new addition.
They're setting up traps around. The hell are they fighting?
I guess
Probably
well,
the necromancer.
we should go investigate. Do you want me to get down off the ceiling?
I think I remember I got a limited time on this spell, so I think we should get to the floor below.
Okay. Should I check for traps before we head down this very long
Please
hallway?
do. You're the trap person. You know how it works.
Alright.
Oh, I got advantage, so 24.
Nyx, you notice another similar trap right here. You
She'll kind of
also
walk.
see up ahead with your dark vision what appears to be a bunch of bones hanging from, like, strings, basically. You've seen these before. It's like a makeshift alarm system, basically.
Okay. Oh, there's another tripwire trap right here, so make sure to step over it carefully. It's probably just more rocks.
And then she'll kind of head towards the bones.
And we have an alarm system here. A little bit makeshift, but
Just
Right
stick
then.
to the wall and avoid the tripwire.
You got it. Alrighty. Are you guys gonna try and move through the alarm system?
I mean, if we can.
Alright, then I would like everyone to make me a stealth.
Can I
Oh?
could use one of my actions to shoot a web at it, make the bones stick to the ceiling.
Probably not, unfortunately, just because of the way that they are hanging.
Alright.
Yeah. Everybody, if you're gonna go through it, stealth check with disadvantage.
Alright.
Disadvantage.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh.
Because these are like, it's like, if you go to a haunted house and they have a bunch of stuff hanging from the ceiling you bump into, that's basically what they are.
It's a 19.
19, okay.
Tis the season.
This
18.
This is a
surprisingly.
group check as well, so.
I got a 31.
17. Whoa.
Nice.
11.
I mean, compared to the iron webbing of the House Frethflor, this is like child's play, as you all successfully make your way through the webbing without making too much noise.
Freaking goblins. The hell are they doing? Thunder.
they must be scared of something.
They're out here gobbing.
Nyx, as you turn the corner, you see two goblins with scimitars currently standing, seeming to be locked in conversation at the moment, having not heard your approach.
Gonna gesture for Lionel to move forward.
Wait, why me? What did I do?
Because you might be able to understand the goblin.
Oh.
Could you use your masculine wiles on them?
Hey, what?
Yeah, you did have a good time with one of them.
These are not the same goblins. They're not all goblins are the same. But we did get along with them last time we were here.
As you turn the corner, Lionel, and approach, the two goblins kind of like, the one turns and knows you and then smacks the other one. The other one's like, they turn and notice you as well. And then they kind of stop and they go, "Hey! It's you guys!
Hey.
The Vanquishers of Yek the Tall!"
Yeah.
Gosh,
In a while.
it's been a long... You're not here to pitch us on something, are you?
No. We're
Oh.
passing by.
Thank McGloobiot. We've had some, just endless people sales pitching us for joining their side, but you're a sight for fresh goblin eyes.
What is going on? We noticed a lot of traps on the way here.
Oh yeah, we've added in more security measures because, we've taken over a bit more of the floor since you guys had left.
That makes sense.
Yeah. You want to meet our leader?
I mean, we're just passing by. I don't know if they had the time for it.
Yeah, they like you. I mean, we've gone through a few leaders since you left, but this one we got right now is pretty good.
For you? Okay. Let me ask my companions. So I think we have a time limit, though.
Oh yeah, sure.
Is there a few minutes?
I mean, if you want us to just talk amongst us, we could report back to our leader. We don't mind.
Yeah, we are currently in a bit of a time crunch. We will need to skip on the meeting for now.
That's a shame.
Maybe
Our
on
goblin
the way
market
back.
has increased in size and wares. We now have 2 rat kebab places. There's some
Oh,
competition.
those are so good.
I know, right? But we've been a little bit more nervous. There've been a lot of folk coming through. Hobgoblins trying to sell us on some Azarok guy or something. I don't know. And then we've also had the Xanathar Guild demanding our allegiances, and we ended up just gutting and killing those guys and selling the rest to slavery. But it's just funny
Nice.
things. But yeah, it's been pretty crazy. But if you guys are in a hurry, we'll escort you through. No worries.
Come on, guys. We have a time limit.
Sounds good.
As you
maybe we
guys...
can check it out on the way back if we've succeeded in our goal.
The mimic is priority right now.
However, as you guys make your way, I'm just going to reveal the whole space just to make my life easier.
Mm.
You guys do notice that the market has increased in size. There seems to be more bustling. Oh yeah, this is a big goblin market.
I remember.
Do you remember? As you guys make your way through, let me see if I can find, yeah, this will work. As you guys make your way through, you notice, there's now, many more stalls, many more goblins. Oh yeah, that's the dead body of Hal's friend. Yeah.
Did he just punch him to death in your game? He just
Oh,
come
yeah,
in
he
and just
charged-
absolutely obliterated him.
He actually did hold back a little bit. Lionel, I think, rolled really well to convince him to wait until we talked, and then he charged in and beat him up.
It's fucking.
Notable details that have changed since your last visit. The stalls have improved. You also
Nice.
notice that some of the areas that you guys had cleared out of the hobgoblins and other such creatures, they have absolutely collected things from there. You can see some of the laboratory supplies actually now presently holding what appears to be a makeshift ale. You also notice that there are goblins selling books, specifically books written by Volo, a certain character of Waterdeep.
Nothing but lies.
Also notably, hooray, the slavery auction area has been completed and seems to be bustling. So
Look at that!
That's fun.
Hey!
What type of
yeah.
slaves do we see up there?
You see bugbears, you see other goblins, notably of Xanathar specifically. They seem
Good.
to hold iconography of the Xanathar's guild.
Yeah, fuck them.
You also do notice that there is a drow as well. Not the one you remember, but a different one. That seem to be auctioning off at the moment. However, as you guys make your way through to the other side, you do find yourself on the next floor. Could you guys gather up your tokens, please, on the stairs, so that way I can transfer you up to the first floor?
Why is it not moving? Okay, there
Are you
we go.
stuck? Is
Yeah, I
Bertram
was stuck for a moment. We're good.
I'm actually curious if there's actually a price. Are there prices for the slaves in this fucking place?
We'll
There's-
figure it out later.
There are no prizes to be won. There's only terrible, terrible servitude.
I mean the cost. Never
He
in
wants to
soul.
know how much it costs to buy a slave.
To buy a slave.
much-
Wow.
That's like, it's a legitimate
Damn.
question.
It seems like they're offering items of value, specifically not gold. Like
Gotcha.
one goblin is holding up a giant, just like the Skyrim wheel of cheese. And
Damn.
another goblin is holding up a cage of like 30 rats. Like this one, and there seems to be a general chaos to it.
Oh, my tongue, my cockatoo strong tongues. Maybe.
Oh, do not buy a drow slave.
It's not to buy it; it's to release them.
That drow's gonna come back and stab us in the back.
Yeah,
You
true.
know they will.
It's a drow. Fuck them.
Let me find where you guys would be coming up here.
You guys get the worst of my maps now. The very beginning,
Yeah.
The old days.
the old days when I just
Oh.
had paint and I drew my map on paint.
There is a lot missing on this floor. We could definitely explore
We
this.
beelined it.
You guys beelined it, yeah. I'm hoping that everything
There
is
is-
hidden.
The problem was that the moment we realized all the rooms were looted already, we kind of just decided to just find the
Well,
exit.
Some other people decided
Yeah.
that. One of us
Yeah.
wanted to stick around a little.
Yeah.
Gee,
Alright.
I wonder.
Could
It's a democracy, Nix.
I'm gonna put your AoE on Wisp because you are now on a different floor. Alright.
But guess what? We're really close to the dead body.
Okay. As you use the spell, you don't
Has it been
detect.
an hour already?
Oh no, an hour hasn't passed. You still have it
Oh.
up. So the moment you guys come up to this floor, and the spell goes, the spell registers. Unfortunately, you detect no magic, or rather, no
No
mimics
mimic.
on this floor.
No,
Unfortunately,
no mimics, guys.
We can
Not a
either
single one.
try a different floor, or we can bring the other one back to life. But do we want to grab the body and bring it with us just in case?
Yeah, if it's still there.
Might as-
If it's still there, yeah.
I will carry it.
I was very excited to find find a mimic. Let's go over there, guys. No, okay.
it's not my fault. I didn't write the fucking adventure. Don't blame me.
I'm gonna blame Monty so much, you guys.
It's
our
all
fault.
your fault.
Are all the bodies still here, by the way?
No, they are gone.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the Santa's Guild.
Did
That's
not
how they
move
found
them.
us.
I'm sorry. However, as you go enter in the room, sure enough, you see the festering corpse of the massive statue mimic that almost killed you, Nyx, or at least tried
Oh,
to.
nice.
So luckily, it is
Ugh.
still there.
It's huge.
But
Yeah,
will it work though?
Really big.
What are the
looking-
stipulations?
Yeah, I was gonna say, looking at it, does it look like my resurrection spell would work on
Click-
such a creature?
Click the resurrection spell for me so I can read
Yeah.
it.
Give me one.
Is
second.
it a time limit?
Resurrection says a century, so.
Oh,
But
I'm gonna let you in on a bit of a spoiler. It has not been a century, so that's
It
the
depends
good
how
news.
much
Really?
you guys
I could've
mutilated
sworn.
it.
What?
I'm trying to remember how you guys killed this thing.
I'm pretty sure it was either Nyx or.
I think you guys just stabbed it to death, so I think it's
Yeah.
like not
Yeah.
destroyed. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't think we did anything.
It did
too
not die
terrible
of
to it.
old age, and it is not undead. If
Nice.
its soul is free and willing, the target returns to life with all of its hit points. The spell
Does a
neutralizes-
mimic have a soul?
Wow.
I guess we'll
It
find
takes
out.
a -4 penalty to all attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks.
Yeah.
So it's gonna feel like shit.
It's gonna feel like fucking garbage once it comes back, if it comes back.
How do we chain up a mimic?
We'll figure that out later.
It hasn't been dead for more than
Oh
a year. Right?
wow. So if you try and using the spell to restore life to a creature that has been dead for 1 year, which it hasn't been, or longer, taxes you greatly. Until you finish a long rest, you can't cast spells again, and you have disadvantage on all attack roll ability
That's
checks
why
and
I was
saving
like-
throws.
Oh.
It hasn't
Yeah.
been a year, right?
No, it has not
Nah.
been a year. It's only been like a few months, I think.
At most, it's been a month and a half. If I recount our long rests.
So here's the deal, right? You could cast Greater Resurrection. I, as the DM, cannot tell you whether or not it will succeed or fail.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say, since it is intact and isn't like just turned to goop. Usually if something is like just obliterated, I delete it. I don't keep the token on the field. So you can attempt this if you wish.
Let's go.
How heavy does it look, or do we want to
It
just
took the
immediately
form of a
choose it?
statue, so it's quite large.
Do we want to camp 3 days here? Just to keep it. How did it activated in some way, right? What did we do?
I walked past it.
It
Yeah.
had a golden staff, and you guys wanted it.
Well,
And
we
that-
didn't trust it, but we still approached it.
And it attacked you, basically.
God,
Seems
we
a
would
little
need to
curious.
we need to camp 3 days here just to make sure it dies. Like,
Yeah, because we don't want like some rowdy adventurers to come
Yeah.
down here and just off it.
Yeah,
That would
we
be
could bring
mad.
it.
Whoa,
We could
cool
try and drag
treasure!
it
Just
back.
literally chain up and drag it with us.
Is it movable?
You could pull it, yeah, if you like wrapped it in chain and rope.
What-
I'd say you could pull
what-
it.
what we can do, and this is the most like overthinking way of doing this, is we drag the corpse all the way back to Camp Sunderbrook and lock it in our room for 3 days.
Let's do it.
I
That makes
will
sense to me.
say, looking at the map, you can fit it through all of the hallways you have traversed. Like, there's no 5-foot gap. Even the secret chamber where the gate is big enough. So I will say this: if you guys want to collect this thing and drag it back while it's still dead, I am okay with simply teleporting you guys back to Camp Sunderbrook, assuming that's what you would like to do.
I mean, that's where my vote is.
Yeah,
So-
we're gonna have to hope and pray that it actually works. It's our only option.
I mean, I'm okay with that.
I mean, if it doesn't, then we would have had to go back that direction anyways, go to another gate.
Mm-hmm. Let's do this.
Now, hear me out. Do we want to head back and then go through the pitfall trap that we didn't ever explore on floor 2?
Yes.
You and
Is
your
there anything you guys
beans.
want to do on this floor while we're here?
Open this door over here.
Oh my god.
Oh my lord.
It's a bunch
was-
of
It was the door I wanted to open last time, and I got outvoted. This was the
open
door that they.
with you.
You
Damn.
see a hallway that seems to go southward.
Oh man, that was disappointing. I was hoping
Honestly,
for
at this
something.
point, you
pissed
could
would
probably
be?
just. Oh.
I was gonna say, how pissed would you be if you open it and there's just like a massive hoard of treasure and you're like, we could have had this!
I would have laughed at Lionel.
this
honestly.
one door.
It's like a birthday
This
party with
one-
cake and balloons, and it's just like, congratulations, Nix, you did it, but it's all half melted because you guys left.
It's been like a month.
A moldy cake.
Look, I know you have your beans, but we have a leech up our butt.
I know. It was the one door, okay? The one door that you didn't let me open last time.
I need my fix. I need my fix.
I had to see. You didn't let me open it last time. I don't know what's at the bottom of the
You got
hallway,
your
but
next fix.
I think we'll have chains and rope, both on the shoulders and like kind of a harness of both Princess and Bertrand, who will tag team to drag this thing through
Alright.
the dungeon.
As you guys like tie it up with like, basically it's like towing a, this is such a Canadian thing, Shay, you're with me on this. Like when you tow up, like when you chain up like a piece of timber, like a tree, right? And you're driving it on your quad to move it somewhere. Oh, I'm sorry, that it completely, like, that's the most Canadian thing ever, but, like, that's immediately what I think of. It's worth pointing out when you guys, like, try and topple this thing off of where it is, there's this, like, weird, like, peeling sound, like, when you're at a, theater, and, like, your foot hits, like, some dried soda, and it peels off. As, like, the pseudopods of this mimic, despite in death, is still, like, latched onto the floor, and it actually brings up some of the stone with it. As you, like, topple it over, it lands with both an equal parts meaty and, like, stony thud. As it's, like, it's really weird. It's, like, in a state of in-between. Like, there's bits of stone where the statue clearly was, and then there's, like, the flesh and, like, there's the lolling tongue and, like, the pale, lifeless eyes.
Awesome.
We all live together.
All right. And as you guys all lift together, you find yourself back in Camp Sunderbrook.
They see us
been
coming
an
back
hour.
with a giant mimic.
Don't mind us, just doing a little experiment.
Are there any mimics on this floor?
No.
God damn it.
We could jump through a gate really quickly while you have the spell up if you want to check.
You know what's really funny about the hand and like the secret room is that there's a perfect spot to put a giant tapestry.
Oh, there you go.
I'm gonna give you
Are there
guys-
any gates on this floor that go to just a random floor we want to check, just so we don't have to spend 1,000 GP on this
So-
resurrection spell?
Yes, if you want, we could jump to a couple different floors that we have been to.
We could.
So,
I've got the spell up. I assume it took a
Let's
while
split the
probably
list.
to drink that back, but I assume it wouldn't have taken like an hour.
It definitely took an hour. It was very slow going. This thing was very big and very heavy that even between Bertrand, like you guys are skirting it, like I'm allowing you guys to move it, but unfortunately it does take you a very long time to move this thing.
Well, I'm still down to cast that spell again because it's still cheaper than spending 1,000 gold on another
Okay.
spell if we want to quickly check some other places.
the floors that we could jump through, we could jump to level floor 4.
I just want to point out in this chamber where you guys sleep for the night, this giant like middle of the mountain, you have a flesh tapestry of a beholder skin and now a dead statue mimic.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want my throne of skulls at some point.
Yeah, chat. Radar setup.
We need Todd the lamp in there to really finish.
Oh
it
fuck!
off.
We're not including Tom. That is, I don't want. That is a
I'm-
legendary item. I don't want that in my game. Todd scares me.
I'm trying to place this. I'm trying to place a table over here, but it's not letting me. I want to make it
All
float.
right. So what's your plan?
So, anyways, Evie, we can travel to floor 5, floor 4, floor 8.
I think Monty said only 1 through 6 is what they've checked, so I think we should
Yeah.
stick to those. If we wanted to cast one spell and have
I-
you check
I-
4 and 5.
I'm just gonna be nice to you. Just like 6 and beyond, just fucking forget it. Like, don't even think
Yeah,
about it.
that's
like,
why I said. Do we
yeah.
want to quickly check 4 and
We
5?
can check 4 and 5 really quickly then if you want. We could also go from like one of those floors to floor 3 if we really wanted to.
You also have stairs
Oh,
that
yeah.
lead you to floor 5 as well. Like,
Let's just
the
go to.
north.
Let's just
That's true.
earn Monty's Eternal Bane and go to floor 3 again.
Please
That's-
don't.
Spell.
Please fucking don't.
Yeah, okay, we can leave off floor 3, but we can jump to 4 and 5 really easily from here.
I don't know why I just picture like the Super Mario 64 going bam, 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 let's go, and then just go in and then quit.
All right. So where would you guys like to go first? Because you have direct access to floor 5, and then I think you have an arc gate to floor 4.
We have we have a gate to both. There's a gate to floor 5, and we have direct access. And then there's a gate to level 4. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Which one has Jibber and Jabber?
Gates.
That's floor 4.
Let's do floor 4.
Floor 4.
They're right at the entrance to floor 3.
so pretty much, yeah, where we came out of the gate for level 2, like we just have to go down south, and that gate right there is.
Are either of these gates unused?
The ones that I mentioned have all been used.
They have been used,
Okay.
yeah.
Then
So
no issues.
where do you guys want to go first? Is my question.
4,
Floor 3, I think.
3,
Not
first
3.
one was- The 4, 4,
4.
I legitimately have no idea how Monty was able to fucking do floor 3. Fuck floor 3. Let's go to floor 4.
Yeah, floor 3 is kind of. Anyway. All right, 10. Just give me a second while I figure this out.
No worries. We are in a bit of a search right now.
You are,
everyone.
yeah. This is a really weird session.
It's a
I wonder-
weird quest.
Well, I mean, technically it is the same level as floor 3, but maybe we find something related to either a mimic or its location at Skullport.
We got to Skullport. There are
prob-
5 mimics.
Oh, that's right. I
Oh,
remember.
yeah. Skullport would be full of mimics.
Well, because like the castle of the Xanathar was there. I was gonna say is there, but
It might be in range as well.
exactly.
Those
But
Bertrand is mimic.
Azrog would probably have killed anything like that because he took it
I would
over.
probably keep at least one just in case. Could be used
Why?
I
for,
know.
like a
I
little
think they would
No.
just
I don't
kill
know.
it.
No,
He's not
what,
gonna commune with it. It's just gonna kill it.
what if he thinks it's cool?
Oh,
You can
God.
use it for a tactical reason.
Give me 1 second. I'm just moving your guys' token to where they need to be.
I don't think you need to move us. We're just going in and out.
That's fair. I still need to
You can
hide
do
areas, though.
Theater of the Mind if you want.
Yeah.
We're
going
you know
in.
what? The reason is if you have an AoE on you, I just want to place you that way. I know that you
Okay.
are for sure covering spaces. So
Gotcha.
I'm just gonna place you where you guys would teleport in, and then I'm just gonna put the AoE on
Sounds.
Wisp. I'm gonna grab some music though, because this is
I'll go ahead and remove the spell for now because we're definitely doing it.
yeah, you're definitely doing it. So definitely mark it off. All right. As you all emerge on floor 4. Knowing what you know about this floor and given your experience with the aboleth and like just the general layout, as you cast the spell Wisp and all the rest of you kind of, by the way, there's like 2 dead driders in this space, but unlike the other bodies you've seen, they're all like dried up husk and curled inwards on themselves. It's still really creepy though. However, as you cast the spell, you detect no mimics, unfortunately.
Okay. And on to 5, or did you want to speak to Jibber and Jabber, or do you want to do that? as
We
the-
are under a time
No
limit.
time for jibber and jabber.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense that there's no mimics on that floor. The aboleth did control everything on that floor.
Yeah.
All right.
Head to floor 5.
We are doing
That's
what
the
I'm doing.
forest floor, right?
You're going through the art gate for that one, correct? That's, I believe,
Yeah.
right underneath the dragon, that gate.
Yep.
It is.
Yeah, okay.
Look, he'll just dance, hop inside, see if anything is hit by his spell, and hop out. It's all good.
Is that easy?
Yeah.
We're doing what I did whenever there's a patch of 14. I'll go out to a new area, see if I get the new gathering spot. No gathering spot, teleport to next area.
It's even
Alright.
better because he has to dance for this one.
Sorry, just give me 1 second.
No worry. Gonna be
Alright.
weird.
Wisp. You all emerge once again and immediately are hit with the fresh air of floor 5, which again is a giant biodome forest. You all, whoops, God, I'm messing up. Sorry, ignore me. You all emerge, and Wisp, you cast the spell in your hands. Bing, 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 bing. You get a hit.
Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go!
I guess no more
Minute
Theater
time.
of the Mind for this one.
Wait,
Yep.
what is it? Isn't it? Oh no, wait. Isn't
We
this...
have to go talk to Willow.
Yeah.
That's what we gotta do.
Willow, there's some shit going on, and you can help us.
Well, we should wave to the not totally not rain damaged dragon.
Yeah, we did tell him that we might use the gate, and he did seem accepting of that
Yeah.
as long as we didn't touch his hoard.
Yeah, don't
That-
touch the money. Don't touch nothing.
Watch the mimic be in the horde.
Leave now.
Miss Dragon, please, we need help.
Alright.
But
In
technically,
fact,
we
we
wouldn't be touching it. We would just.
Yeah, we don't need to kill it. We just need to feed it.
Yeah.
Mr. Dragon, can we feed your horde?
Speaking of which, that dragon is not with you in there.
Oh,
Hello,
Yeah.
dragon. That's
We're
not there.
inside. He was on the roof last
Yeah,
time.
he's on the
so-
roof,
Mhm.
so he's always
Mhm.
seems to be there. There seems to be a specific spot for him. However,
He's
you
just chilling.
Holy
all
shit!
once
huge.
again find yourselves inside of the willow wood.
Well, not once again. I don't think Thaddeus was in this particular place before.
I think he was. Yeah, I think he was there
Oh.
early on, right?
yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't think he met the dragon
I think
before
so.
he popped out.
I don't.
Yeah, he poofed.
Yeah, I don't think I remember seeing.
Oh yeah,
the
you never
dragon.
met the dragon. Excellent.
This was moments
stare
before
at the
Bludius.
sword.
Yeah.
Apparently, the mentally ill dragon.
He's got his sword stuck in his head. That's like
Mm-hmm.
He's a
Don't worry about it.
partially. He's a
I'm sorry, what?
partially. He's a partially lobotomized dragon. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
It's like Homer Simpson has a crayon up his
wasn't,
nose.
seem-
wasn't the,
Oh, that
the
seems
sword
quite
like
However, as
Magical.
you guys emerge out, you do find yourself standing in a pile of gold pieces and other such rich
Oh,
items.
increase. Oh, it
Do
became
not
bigger.
touch, Thaddeus. We got
Yep,
special
it's-
permission to use this gate as long as we do not touch his hoard.
Alright, alright, I won't deal
we
with the
wanna-
bottomized dragon. It's not gonna...
Do we want to go to Willow first, or where I'm getting the ping? Because
Willow
Probably
first.
Willow.
Willow.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Okay.
could talk to the
Um,
dragon and see what he says
yeah.
as well.
Mm-hmm.
Tirlai?
You were getting the ping in this direction, by the way.
Okay, so it's like northeast-ish. Okay,
Yeah.
but we're going northwest-ish to go to Willow.
We didn't even go to the other side of the river, but there
Yep.
is. Ah,
There's stuff?
there's a boat over there. There's like, remember we took Shark Bertrand or
They got
Down the
little-
river.
Yeah.
As you guys emerge out of the building, sure enough, you see Tirulai currently dozing on top of the building, and I'll move him back to his appropriate space.
He's sleeping.
Sure enough, sword still wedged in his brain.
Good.
But as you yell out, Tirlai, you watch as his eye flutters open and his long green neck leers over the side of the building, and he goes, "Oh, it is you again. A pleasure to see you.
Oh, a pleasure to meet you, I suppose.
Many and more have come through the Willow Woods, some of which Willow quite enjoys, and others of which she's had to do an ample warning with slice of cut and swift of arrow.
How is Willow? Is she faring well?
She fares well. She did wish to inform me that she has no want to see you.
What?
Understandable. We'll be leaving then.
Good news.
Wait, what? Why?
We dealt with Diablo from the floor above, so you don't have to worry about that anymore.
To which we are eternally thankful. And again,
Wait,
Remember, we
it is not that she does not wish you in the wood, she does not wish to meet with guests at the moment. I suppose I should have worded myself better.
Oh, for a second I thought it was specifically Bertrand.
The presence
That
of
can't be
new
possible.
the presence of new travelers has exhausted her socialization capacities quite frequently. It makes me quite sad. She hasn't visited me for a while. But I digress. What brings you here?
We are actually looking for a very specific creature, and it seems we have found that there's one in this floor.
I see. Hunting is not exactly a thing that Willow invites willingly.
Oh,
but...
no. We have no means to kill the creature. In fact, we are meant to feed it.
He kind of
And-
cocks his head and turns and goes, "How very strange. Am I
I
to
don't
know
think
the
this
name of
creature is
this creature? You have piqued my curiosity."
It's a mimic.
Ooh. Vicious
Is that a common
beasts.
creature?
It is an
is that a creature
uncommon creature, a monstrosity.
Yeah,
Is he
it's not
protected by
even a
Willow?
beast.
I do not believe so, no. Beasts are what are protected by Willow. They seem of similar nature to the beasts that dwell in the southern reaches of the wood, to which Willow has very little sentry over. She cares more of the natural occurring beasts of the wood, not the unnatural occurring. My presence here for a time is tolerated. Before I was such a garish beast, blind and destructive. But I have since changed my ways, and Willow and I are now associates, of course. If this mimic means destruction or perhaps harm, I do not know if Willow would have any qualms about killing it. I would probably advise otherwise, given her nature, but I am not certain. As for meeting with her, I do not think that would be possible at this time.
Again, we don't hope to kill it. So, I mean, we might have to bring it with us, but we could always bring it back afterwards.
I mean, it's a monstrosity, not a beast. I
Yeah.
don't
As far as we know,
Willow's
Willow's
too
unwanted
worried
here.
about that.
We could just.
So, did you get bigger?
What?
The dragon? Like, they look a little bigger.
Well, you
Maybe
got,
it's just
well,
my
you got
perception.
smaller.
Yeah.
Well, do
that's
you
probably
remember
it.
you got smaller?
I don't believe that we have met. He kind of looks down towards you, Thaddeus.
Oh, yes, as I was saying, Thaddeus Bragg, a member of Work in Progress. I do have a bad habit of, suddenly disappearing, so last time we were here, I was not amongst them.
Yeah, I
see.
remember
Especially
our companion we mentioned if you ever saw a half orc running around with a fancy coat.
Ah, that is you then. I see. I kept a vigilant watch for one such character, but you never appeared. I assume he eventually found his way back to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Willow
well,
found
luckily
him.
my disappearances are quick.
Well, best of luck on your search. If you need of me of anything, I'm always here. I have been quite lonely. Not that I'm depressed by any means, but, you know.
If
The-
you want to spend time with Princess while we're looking for the mimic, Princess makes very good company.
Is that so? And Princess looks up and the ears, like, it's not like a frightened response, but they, like, Princess looks up and then the ears just pin back as, like, there's no change in expression.
Oh, she's tough enough to handle a dragon. I have.
Well, you always know what they say. Dragons too often do enjoy the presence of a princess.
That's cute.
My fine creature, tell me your tale. And Princess kind of looks up and kind of starts just, like, making noises.
Man, he's gonna know so much more about her tale than we will ever know.
We just hear the dragon going like, really? 13.
You don't
Bertrand's,
say.
Bertrand's just gonna lean in towards Princess for a second. Go easy on him. And then just go with the rest of the group.
As you
Thought it was-
guys walk across this bridge, this is a beautifully carved stone bridge with ivy kind of draping down, almost touching the waters below. And it is covered in moss, an ancient stone lost to time.
Iron is going to pause for a second and just like enjoy this place. Actually, like I'm thinking about it. We've been underground,
Yep.
in hellholes, in caves
It's got like a nice
for
sound.
weeks, and then for the first time we see the water running, the birds chirping, this the quote unquote sun. It's like just for us, just for a minute, just 1 minute.
I
Uh,
should
thought it was
probably
gonna
lead
draw
the
this far
way
again.
with you,
It
so
is
that you
rather
don't
nice.
like
Yeah.
accidentally walk into the mimic.
Yeah,
'Cause it
that's
could
a
be
good idea.
anything.
Could even be me.
I am the mimic.
Could have had you eat a phylactery ages ago.
Once again, you have a brief moment outside and are immediately met with another cave.
Here I go.
Ugh.
You should keep an eye out for regular traps while I keep an eye out for the mimic.
Okay, I'll look. I don't know if Willow would have many traps on her floor because she wouldn't want to hurt the beast, but I can at least listen too.
Oh my god, someone in my chat just said in reference to Princess and the Dragon. Did you guys not watch Shrek? Did you not learn nothing?
Oh my god. Get your minds away from Shrek.
Alright, Nyx, as you look around, you do notice that there's like a scattering of bones? Like various creature bones. But nothing that seems to be a trap. It just seems to be a natural cavern.
Lots of bones, which might mean that we're just in the right direction. So,
We're going in the right direction.
oh, I trust you in that.
Just the wisp compass.
As you guys look to the north, however, you notice that there is an increase in bones. You also notice lying in the middle of the floor is a skeleton of a one-armed, like, wide creature. Not an ogre and not a human, but somewhere in between.
Is it a troll?
A half ogre.
You'd have to approach to get a medicine check in. To
Where is
find
it?
out.
Or
It is, like, right up here. You notice it. It stands out from the little bones.
Okay, wait, we should also have Wisp come with us. We need to know if we're getting close to the mimic.
Mm-hmm.
As you approach, I'm gonna say anyone who wants to can roll a medicine check on the bones.
Medicine. Not good at it.
Don't worry, the cleric's got this. Not terrible.
I'm gonna move you. Is it okay if I move you to the skeleton where the skeleton is? Alright. Boop. Right there. Wisp, as you look at the skeleton, it's definitely, like, not a human and not an ogre, and not even an orc. Like, it's really hard to place what it is. However, what is incredibly clear, is that its bones have been picked clean by acid, and its eyeless skull is turned towards the narrow passage that leads west. And one of its hands is also pointing in that direction. And sure enough, your spell pings in this direction.
Alright, I think we've gone as far north as we need to. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be in here.
Okay, everybody, Thaddeus, ready your spell.
Right then.
Remember, we're not here to kill it. Somebody... Is somebody able to communicate with it?
No.
I mean,
Mimics
they
are
can
not
talk,
really. Mimics are not really talkative creatures.
but they can talk.
Can
Do
they?
they speak common or do they speak a different language?
I don't know that. But I do know they can talk.
I can understand it, but I cannot communicate with it.
I mean, I do have a spell that can basically... Yeah, no, let's not worry about that. I'll worry about that later. Let's, do we want to stealthily approach, or... Well, I mean, I'll know where it is, but... I forgot.
Thaddeus, come up
Let me go
front.
first.
As
Yeah,
you look,
come right behind me.
Wisp, as you look inside of this hallway, you don't see anything.
But can I...
And you realize the ping
ping?
goes further, and you immediately see where the ping is coming from. It's coming from the boat.
Oh!
Fucking
that's
boat
devious.
mimics.
Boat mimic.
That little lone boat that I drew on my mapping ages ago was a mimic.
A mimic?
Whoa.
I see. Well, Thaddeus, there's your
Alright then.
target.
Alright then. Oh god, I hope I don't mess this up again.
Well, wait. We need to see the mouth though.
Alright,
Hello?
fine, I'll do this first. Can you shoot off a little firebolt just to see if it moves?
Oh, no, we don't want to attack it. We can try and call to it first.
Yeah. What if it runs away or
Yeah.
swims away?
It's in a very good position to run.
Can mimics swim?
It's a
I-
The
boat.
boat!
It's a boat.
Yeah, you know what, fair enough.
I will be right behind you, my lord.
Right then. So, do I just do this, or...
I mean, I've never tried to talk to a mimic. Your
You
guess
can
is
try
as
and
good
talk
as
to it.
mine.
And then just shoot your, hold it if it doesn't work. We'll try and bring it back with us.
Alright then. Oh, Bertrand. Just, Excuse me, mimic. As he just, doesn't respond.
Go ahead
Get
and
the
roll,
book ready,
roll a persuasion check for me.
Oh boy.
Get the book ready, Nix.
Book is pulled out. We'll see how this goes.
What book?
Dirty 20.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Bertrand, roll me a perception check from where you are.
Perception. 23.
Oh, wow. As Thaddeus calls out to this thing, it bobs in the water, and then you watch as, one of the pieces of, the wood of the boat kind of peels backwards like an eyelid and just kind of stares at all of you. And then immediately,
He's got an
and then
erased
immediately
eyebrow.
shuts it, so to not be noticed, but it was incredibly well noticed.
Hello?
Well... Do I just... Okay, we know it's a mimic. Do I just do it
Offer it a
now?
proposition.
No, look, we don't want to hurt you. We actually want to ask for your help. We can maybe try and compensate you.
We do have food.
How often do you get to get food without having to fight for it?
Probably quite often, considering how well it's disguised.
You never know. It could still be a fight.
Roll a persuasion
Brief.
check for me, Nix.
Oh, darn it.
Thaddeus
Why'd I
will
talk?
help.
Do I get help from Thaddeus?
Yeah, sure.
I was gonna say I complimented it, so clearly we're helping.
12.
Well,
It's still good for me, though, to be fair.
Damn, girl, you looking buoyant?
You looking buoyant.
you watch as the wood peels back again, and an eye emerges. And you hear a voice, but you can't see where the mouth is, because the mouth is probably inside of the boat, like inside where a passenger would sit, which is kind of fucked up. And it kind of like opens its one eye and stares at you all, and then you hear it go, "Food."
Oh, God.
Yes, food.
throw the thing in.
No,
All
no,
right,
give
then,
it food
here.
first. Give it food first. And remember, this is a negotiation. We start with our promise.
Flesh.
Bertrand will-
He wants flesh, yeah.
Kill it, kill it.
Bertrand will take out some trail rationed bacon and kind of just like fucking basketball shoot it into its mouth.
Alright, you shoot it in, and you hear like a crunching noise, and then as it spits it out, flesh!
You want something living.
We are not throwing in Leonardo da Vinci.
Absolutely not.
I can jump in its mouth with the thing and then try to crawl out.
No,
No,
don't do
that's
that.
a bad
No.
idea.
Flesh.
Hold on. I actually have something perfect. He's gonna pull out something in his pocket. He's gonna pull out the mummified king's hand that he had this entire time.
That's to open the door into the chamber, by the way.
Oh, no worries. I have the...
We had two. He
I
took
have
the
the
other
one-
one.
Oh,
has the
you,
fake
you
one.
have the fake one, that's right.
Yeah.
You're gonna throw in the fake hand?
Yeah, sure.
You know,
We hold this. It's considered this like a bit of jerky, well aged. He just throws it in.
You hear like a weird thud on wood, and then like a sound of like crunching teeth, just cracking through bones. Dry marrow, no flesh. Good.
Lionel,
Oh.
you know what you have in a bucket right now?
Yeah, we need that for Roastruck.
Do you need all of it?
What? Would...
Damn.
You need all of it?
I don't know.
Come on.
Lionel, are you really
Little-
using your left arm?
Look, I'm just saying, Hazrock would probably believe us even if we didn't
No,
take
he wants the head. I'm sorry. I'm not going to disappoint Roastruck.
cut off the ears. I don't know.
Sure.
This would work. Cut
Here
off the
you go,
nose for good
Nix.
measure.
Come on, Nix, cut it.
Suddenly I have things to do over here.
Next, you're the one with the idea. Come on, cut it.
I do not know the ethics of this, but dear Wisp, could you summon a celestial to jump in and then
Oh my god.
dismiss them?
I don't have that spell prepared, so no.
That's fucked up.
Oh, for God's sake! Fine, give it here. He's gonna just walk back a bit with a dagger in hand.
Alright, you slice off the ears of Doomcrown.
Ugh, this is my first time dealing with viscera. Here, some more fresh meat. He's gonna throw them in, along with the nose.
As you toss it in, unlike the previous times where your offerings just thudded on the deck, a large tongue actually swipes around in the air and catches the tongue until it lashes down inside of its body, and you hear no crunching, just a gentle chewing noise, and then the eyeball looks intensely and goes, "Why feed? Why?"
We need you to eat something. Something that's probably not flesh, but just kind of eat it.
Do you like treasure?
Strange ones ask, eat, make, eat, give.
You like treasure? And I'm going to pull out the evil jewel box of the Lich.
Smells of death. You hear salivating noises.
I think that's a
Oh.
yes.
Look, well then, luckily this is a perfect treat for you.
You hold on to this, alright?
I eat.
Here you go.
You watch as the tongue wraps around the phylactery, and you watch as it disappears inside of this thing.
If you come with us, we can feed you for a few days. Feed you quite well.
Do you like cockatrice tongues? Don't we have an entire jar?
I have a whole entire jar, actually.
We do
Can
have a habit of running into some fresh meat all the time.
I kind of want this thing to not be in the water. I don't know why.
Everybody roll me a group persuasion check, please.
Ooh.
Persuasion.
And I'm shaking the cockatrice tongues.
Oh man, 5.
15.
Do we have any advantage or
I
bonuses
have the
for...
highest.
He's gonna
I have the
Hold
highest
on.
persuasion in the party, and I never roll above a 3 when it comes to
No, wait.
persuasion.
That is, he's gonna tie to chaos this. He's gonna tie to
What?
chaos it.
You did it so well though. 15's good.
Yeah,
It's
15 is
advantage,
good.
so
I could
it
do-
won't be less.
I could do better.
It is
I know
also
I
it is
can.
also a group check, which means that even if you get a really high roll, it's like a success. So it doesn't.
It'll only make a
Oh,
change.
okay, well.
However,
Okay.
the mimic rolled a 1.
Hey!
And that's also the other reason. Its eye darts towards all of you all and kind of registers all of you. And it kind of says, "Sounds good to me." And you watch as it, the boat weirdly begins to move towards the shore. And then you notice that it's created 2 little pseudopod legs at the bottom. So it's like a
It's just
boat,
a walking
a
boat.
boat with legs at the bottom, basically, and an eyeball, and a mouth where, the inside of the boat is, basically.
Boda
Love
Yaga?
it.
The Boryaga.
The Boda Yaga.
Oh, shoot.
Well then, seems glad to have you in our company. Do you have a name by any chance?
What is this?
Something to call you, other than just mimic.
I don't know these things.
Would you like one?
Call him Mimi.
Why me? Come on.
Mimi's too easy. How about Theseus? Like the ship of Theseus.
Feast.
I mean, you are a boat.
Feastious. Like a feast.
Theseus. Boatron.
Boat.
I like Boatrand, I gotta be honest.
But this is Bertrand, but a boat. We already have a Bertrand.
Theseus.
Oh,
I am Theseus.
See, he likes
Sorry.
Theseus.
I will follow you, succulent cuts.
Oh, okay. You only have to follow us for 3 days, and then we'll take you to a floor that has lots of juicy flesh. Okay? But you have to agree not to eat any of the flesh on the floor that we're taking you to. Okay?
You promise flesh, you give flesh.
And there will be tons of flesh, but we are going to even more fresher places with even more fresher meat than the floor that we're going to. You stick with us, and we'll give you a feast.
Very well.
I mean, we don't even have to go into Camp Underdark. We can just use the gates and just avoid that, so there's no temptation there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, the temptation is going to be the freaking dragon's horde. Oh, actually, we don't need to use the dragons
Yeah,
gate.
you guys
We
can
just
go down the
south.
stairs, yeah.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
Are we heading past the dragon?
I assume
No.
you get to pick up Princess.
Oh, true, yeah.
Oh yes, important note. The mule is not fresh meat. Do you understand? You will not harm the mule.
I don't know what is.
It's like
Oh.
it's basically like that thing, but on 4 legs and taller.
Okay.
He just points
This is-
towards Wisp.
This is way easier.
Oh.
Way easier. Do not attack. We will feed you. Do not attack. We will feed you.
Okay,
We
roll
give him
roll a
one of-
persuasion check, Lionel.
Give him one of the tongues. See if he likes it.
That
I'm-
will help.
This is a solo roll.
Yeah.
But
Persuasion.
I was gonna say this thing is dumb. It can talk, which is pretty impressive.
talk,
but
yeah.
it's very
Yeah.
dumb. You definitely succeed. Sounds good to me.
I'm a little I the more I thought about it, I'm like, what? Like the cockatrice's tongues, wouldn't that petrify it?
No, I thought it was
No.
the cockatrice eyes as
Oh.
well.
I thought it was the pecking.
All right, are you guys good to
Yeah.
theater of the mind this?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Slowly
Yeah.
better than funny back.
Yes, but one last thing before we leave, if I can. Bertrand at the either to the dragon's hoard or in front of like the area the dragon sits on, would like to leave his silver longsword and the 5 silver arrows there.
All right, give me just 2 seconds because as you guys collect your... By the way, I just want to point out every time this thing takes a step, it sounds like SpongeBob walking. By the way, yeah, exactly. As it follows you, it's a little clumsy as it kind of moves through the very narrow tunnel. It's almost strange. It actually turns kind of semi-amorphous in its like boat shape. So there's like it's like when you crack something open like a this is such a specific example, like a Cadbury cream egg, and you like crush it and stretch it out. It's kind of like that, where like the stretched out bits are flesh, but then the outer crust is like the boat. It's really bizarre.
I love that it's still a boat.
Yeah, it's still a boat. It follows you though. And as you guys make your way across the stone bridge, and eventually finding yourself, you notice that Tirulai actually has a very, like, flat expression as Princess turns and looks towards the rest of you. Tirulai kind of turns and looks towards you all and goes, I see that you were successful.
Yeah, is everything okay?
Everything is quite fine. Your princess is very interesting, to say the least.
Insight.
Insight him, yes.
Inside.
Insight the
Inside.
dragon, you
Oh,
got it.
inciting the dragon.
Insight the dragon.
Inside the wagon.
Damn, I'm stupid.
I gotta grab my dragon
14.
stats.
He's probably got some pretty good stats, if I had to guess.
Ooh, yeah, he rolled really well.
The highest was Nyx with a 28.
Yeah, he's proficient too. Nyx, you were the only one who gets it. I'm gonna DM him something real fast.
Oh,
secrets.
Also, we're not gonna go to Camp Sonderbrook, but I'm gonna go to Camp Sonderbrook and buy 3 days worth of pork loin. If there's anything like that available.
Yeah, I imagine it has to be cattle or fish or something.
You just buy a...
He goes to
whole
Fort
pig.
2 and he goes and buys a slave to go feed to the mimic.
Guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to
Oh
Fort 2.
my god!
I thought about that, but I was like, Bertrand would never suggest
That's pretty evil,
Why
to be
not?
fair.
That's pretty evil. That's pretty evil.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
No, the reason I asked about the price of a slave is to get them out of there without having to kill goblins.
Sure.
What do you mean, sure?
I mean, we've done just as many morally questionable things.
Not slavery.
We killed children. Do keep in mind.
I've never
Fish,
killed a child or
the
harmed
fish
a child.
children don't count. We avoided killing the pregnant lady.
Yay!
Yeah.
There you go.
Paragons of morality.
Okay.
Our alignment is a work in progress.
Princess comes over and kind of like nudges you, Bertrand. And the dragon looks down towards the mimic, and the mimic like hisses at it, and the dragon looks offended, like,
Oh,
I take it you intend to use the portal?
No. We are not gonna go through it. We're gonna walk our way there to avoid any issues.
I appreciate it.
Mhm.
Well,
please take these and add them to your hoard, and
oh,
if it...
my good Sir Knight, I have no need of them. You may keep them with you. You'll find much better use for them then.
Okay, very well.
Besides, you are a friend of Willow, and anyone who is a friend of Willow is a friend of mine.
Then perhaps I will leave them here for Willow, in case she has need.
She has no interest in metal.
Ah,
Makes sense.
okay.
Here's hoping Willow feels better soon.
We shall see. She gets like this sometimes. Distant. But
Maybe if you see her again, just let her know that we're doing well, and all of us.
And she kind of looks more to Bertrand than the rest of us.
if I see her soon, I will let her know. You have my word.
Very well.
You guys take off?
Yep.
Nyx, as you take off, you get one more detail.
Just looking back. Did you turn around? Did you look back? Oh my
Alright.
god.
Unless you guys want to, I don't know, stop and lick a tree or something. You guys make
Not
Hell
now.
yeah.
Maybe later.
to Captain Underbrook. Do you add it? This is so fucked up. Do you put the mimic in the room where there's a dead mimic?
No.
No. We are not going to
No,
Castle
no.
Brook. We don't want to risk any issues. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna walk near it. Do they sell any big meats in Brook, like pork loin or something? I don't know.
Oh yeah, they have rations mostly, but the goblin camp, like the goblin market, that has
Yeah.
food. That has
You know-
giant hunks of meat.
There is a gate
Ooh.
from floor 5 to floor 2. We could just, instead of going through the Dragon's Gate, we could just go to the gate that takes us to floor 2.
Where was that?
It's a little bit further up, but we just need to use a twig. And
Right, that one.
I'll say if you want to go grocery shopping, that is quick and easy if you want to go there.
Yeah, I want to buy 3 days worth of pork loin.
Okay, they don't have pork. They have
Rat.
pork adjacent, they say.
Pork adjacent loin.
Yeah, which
They have Beyond Meat.
I'll say roll a medicine check to determine what you
Oh,
bought.
Impossible Meat.
Medicine. 10.
10. It's definitely chunks of something, but it's certainly not
Yeah.
chunks of pork.
As long as it looks like he has flesh, or even if it's
Oh
still
yeah,
bleeding.
it's like a bloody chunk of meat, whatever.
Yeah,
it is.
I'm getting 3 days worth of that for the mimic.
You got it.
How much would that be?
Well, what do you have to trade? I mean, that's what the goblins want. If you want to trade the cockatrice tongues, they'll happily take that.
Fuck it, I'll do that.
All right,
Here you go.
they will take the cockatrice tongues.
that's like a delicacy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Where are you stowing the mimic? Like, are you guys gonna stay with it for the 3 days, or are you guys gonna...
Oh.
You have options here.
Yeah, that's the thing. We need a place that feels somewhat secured.
Why don't we go to floor 4? Because we completely cleared that one out, right?
I mean, 6 is probably your best bet because it's cleared out
Yeah.
and you have allies there.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
my advice. I will also say,
Okay.
if you guys want to stay the 3 days with the mimic, which, by the way, if I'll just say it's literally the same size, but it's alive. You guys could use that downtime, probably more for Lionel, to write down spells if you wish. That would give you 3 days worth of time to do so.
That is true.
I mean, that's where my vote is.
Yeah, we do want to
We need
ensure
that.
this thing is destroyed by the mimic.
Is
You can
everybody...
also give us time to wait for like the orders that we make.
The
to
orders
come in, right?
take longer. You have to complete floors for the orders to come in, unfortunately.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's the determinant.
We are running out of floors to complete.
So, is everyone cool with that? Not to rush you or anything, but I just feel like that's probably the
Mhm.
easiest thing to do.
Yeah, no, I'm okay
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah.
First of all, after 24 hours pass, Lionel and Wisp,
No.
you are no longer your sizes anymore. You actually
We're-
revert back.
We're hitting. We're hitting that again on the way down.
We need to go back.
Well, we are going to go back because we need to go through that floor.
I'm down to hit it up again.
Yep.
I want to do at least one combat as Tiny.
Yeah. We could also use it to feed the mimic.
All right, Lionel. You have
Yes?
3 days worth of time, so whatever you want to write
Yes.
down with the money you have or the
And
materials you have, you can.
I'm going to assume I can't go spell crazy, so I can't be like 24 hours total. I'm gonna be like,
You have to sleep,
gonna-
obviously.
yeah, I'm going to take 12 hours, so I can do a total of 12 hours each day for 3 days.
Mhm.
That will be 36 hours total that I have
that
for
you have
spells.
access to, yeah.
Yeah, and if the money, if I have enough for it, which I think I should have.
Mhm. So if you would like to do
I'll-
that, you could do that on your own time if you wish, like
Yeah,
off stream.
I'll do it on my
because
own time. I'm just going to mark down that the amount of time I have
You
available
have
for it.
36 hours, yeah.
Would anyone be able to like go to water deep during this time, like during downtime, just for like relaxation purposes?
We need to keep an eye on the mimic.
You need to keep an eye on the mimic, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna say no,
I guess
unfortunately.
Everyone's gonna say.
But we
Yeah.
can do this though. If dwarves have been
Yeah.
around this floor, maybe they fixed the spire, yeah?
Oh god, I could go for a good bath right about now.
They are working on that. Unfortunately, it is not finished because they're
Curses.
establishing the camp a bit more. Very sorry.
that
You know what
shower
is,
area?
what is available though? A bathroom. You can go take
Yeah,
the
there
go
is.
to the bathroom.
They do have
Yeah.
tubs and things. Like you can bathe here. It's just not going to be like in a big section. So there's
It's on
spots to bathe.
vacation time.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll take anything at this point.
Yeah.
He's just gonna go take
It's-
a bath.
It's not bad. It's honestly pretty good. It's you know, there's soap. You have plenty of soap. You've never run out of soap.
We've never.
We have so much soap.
You've killed people with soap. The soap is always there.
I killed a fire giant with soap. I'll never be able to do better than that.
The mimic, hilariously enough, just remains as a boat the entire time. To the point that, like, adventurers or, like, other people who don't know what's going on notice it and are like, why do you have a boat? Like, they're so
You got-
confused.
Stay away, do not
Yeah,
touch.
yeah. But, every so often it peeks open that eyeball and you just huck a piece of flesh inside of it and it
Here's
eats
your
it.
flesh.
It seems pretty content. I would say as well, you know what, Thaddeus and Nyx, go and roll me a medicine check.
Oh boy.
Just trying to see what I'm chucking. I'm chucking people
Yeah.
out, aren't I?
Medicine. Wow, I ain't gonna figure that out. That's a
Oh.
6.
It's gross. You don't want to look at it, Thaddeus. However, Nyx,
Ugh.
you think about it. Oh, that's what happened to those Ettins on the first floor that you killed.
Oh.
You notice as Lionel is hucking a chunk in, you see that there's like a half part of a Xanathar tattoo on one of them, and you're like, oh, oh. But the mimic seems to like it.
This meat lasts a while.
Mhm.
I mean, it's recycling. That's good.
Yeah, yeah.
It's been like a month.
However, as you all sleep on the third day,
Uh-oh.
I hate the silence. Kill me.
Uh,
you all are fraught with a strange dream. You are all standing in pitch black darkness, but you see a coalescing flash of purple and maroon. You are all separated. None of you are together. Lionel and Thaddeus, I would like you to roll me an Arcana check, please.
oh boy. Here we go. 11.
21.
21.
Lionel, as you look around you, this is the weave.
Wait, am I
Don't
in
worry
a...
about it.
Where am I?
You're in a dream, you think, but these lights around you, almost like these threads, erratic yet orderly. You get the sense that it might be the weave. The weave
Holy
of
shit.
magic. However, all of you notice as these tiny threads all go taut, as a singular pale hand emerges from the dark. And you see, one after another, 3 insect-like wings. Like a ghastly apparition in the dark appear. And framed in the center, 2 piercing pale blue eyes that stare at you. The eyes tilt to one side, and all of you in this nightmarish state shudder as it speaks. You break my toys. I break yours. And you watch as the hand grows taut, and you watch as a bunch of the strings snap. And it's like a flash of images, one after the other, as you see hundreds of art gates, all with keystones flashing so quickly you can't see them. And for each one you see, you hear a door unlock. as if all of them are now opening. And all of you wake up in a dart, and you see Princess lying on the ground, spasming, completely out of control on the floor. What do you do? As you all wake up, gasping, all sweating with bullets, you see Princess on their side, currently thrashing and almost gasping for air, almost.
Where's
Princess!
I'm gonna immediately try to dispel magic.
Okay, go ahead and cast it, please. Go ahead and roll me a skill check.
Yep. And there's that. What skill check would it be?
It would be
Arcana?
it would be a wisdom check for you.
Yeah,
as-
wisdom for
yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Am I proficient?
You are proficient, I believe, yes.
So can I just use a saving throw? Wisdom saving throw, okay?
Yeah, that works.
That would be proficient. A 30.
Woo!
Fuck!
You stretch out your hand and snap it, and immediately Princess shakes and like scrambles to her feet, knocks into the wall, and seems to be panting.
Oh,
What is going on? Bertrand's gonna be putting on his armor.
I'll tell you what's going on. It's the damn Lich!
You watch and hear a gurgling noise as the mimic spits up a broken box that no longer seems to be what it was once, just a lump of a tiny gemstone.
I'm very glad that worked. Wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do that.
Ugh.
I think she knows. I think she
Oh.
knows.
Oh, she absolutely knows. What the hell did she do?
We should leave. We should head towards their floor. Otherwise, all of Camp Zunderbrook will be in danger if it isn't already.
Did you
That's
guys
a
see the
smart
thing
idea.
with the gates? What do you think that means? Are things going to be coming through the gates here? Like,
Or did she lock the gates?
I
We should
thought
man the
that-
gates.
You heard
I
an
had a feeling the
unlocking noise,
Yeah.
not a locking noise.
It could be the limit that stops us from going from certain gates. It could also stop other things from coming through, maybe.
I will say, everyone roll me a group intelligence check.
I'm going to assume now we are not gonna get a. You are not ready for this.
Oh, that's huge for me.
15. Big
Ugh,
thing.
8. I'm not thinking straight right now.
Okay. You do not know what it means.
It could mean that things are coming through as well. Regardless, we should head towards the gates. Where's the closest one?
Where are we again?
You're on floor 6 right now.
We're in the
You're in the big cool room that you found the hand for, basically.
I'm assuming we took the dead mimic out while
Yeah.
I
while it was
imagine
not
you
in there.
did. You disposed
Yeah,
of it.
we don't need it anymore.
Yeah.
So technically, the closest gate is in the room that we're currently in. It's the mirror one.
Well, no, not that one. Not that one. That goes to the draw floor. It's
I'm
not-
just saying. You said the closest gate.
Anyway, let's go to the
it's
one to the
pretty-
right.
It's pretty much even between the D-chord one, the level 2 one, or the
Let's go to the
level
one that
4
goes to
one.
socks.
Yeah, let's go to Zox.
Alright. You guys make your way over. We're going to Theater of Mind this. You guys make your way over, hurriedly, rushing out of the thing. Princess actually follows and seems to be, like, kind of just reconstituting herself and seems to be blinking a bit. However, as you make your way to the Arc Gate, there's nothing wrong with it.
I'm pretty sure we are not gonna get a warning anymore.
It could also be that we no longer get boons and only banes or something.
you know what it could be? Remember when we used to get thrown back when the floors were too dangerous?
That's what I mean. The warning.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Yes.
we might not get that anymore.
Bertrand's gonna take a deep breath and pull out his longsword. And he's gonna try and go through the gate.
Yeah, play the
Now,
decoy.
hold on a minute.
Hold on. Play
He's
decoy. Let's.
actually-
Does it open?
He's the one that has protection on him still, so he might be the best choice.
Oh, that's
that's gone. That's
long
gone. It's been
gone.
3
Oh,
days.
that's right. That's right.
Badass.
Actually, this is huge for me. It's already been 4 days since
Oh.
I got a divine intervention.
Also, your horn works now,
Oh.
Nix.
My what?
Your horn works now, right?
Yeah, your
Yes.
horn's on cooldown, off cooldown.
Oh yeah, no, I already marked that down.
Does the door open if we play a D-chord?
Does someone
Yeah,
do it? Do you play a D
I'll
chord?
play the D chord.
You play the D chord and the gate opens. And it appears exactly the way you remember it.
I'm terrified, actually.
Unless you have any other reasons, I will venture forth.
She did something to the gates. She did something to them.
We should warn the people on this floor to maybe be extra
Not
vigilant on
use
the
the
gates.
gates.
Well,
Yeah,
we have
and
to
to
find
maybe
out.
keep some guards near them with like horns to like alert.
Well, we
just
have to
in
go.
case.
We have to know what is wrong with the gates if we're going to warn them.
Yeah, but
Lionel,
I'm just
can't you-
saying, it's good to
can't you,
be
like-
extra vigilant.
Can't you conjure a little your little, conjure a little man to like go to the gate and come back?
He disappears if it gets 100 feet away from me. If he teleports to another floor, it's not gonna work.
Thaddeus turns towards Theseus.
It's not that he disappears, he just his communication with you breaks. So he
Theseus,
could go through the door and come back, but you
Theseus is
wouldn't be
not
able.
with you. You guys ran out of the door, and he spat.
Yeah,
up
we're gonna
the-
leave Beastius, yeah.
He,
Oh.
he spat up the basically
okay.
non. By the way, it's broken. That phylactery has officially been broken. I will say that
Okay.
you know that. It is dead.
Sick.
We also
Awesome.
shouldn't leave the mimic on this floor either.
Yeah, no, we are gonna
Yeah,
take.
we
We
should
have
do
to.
that.
Let's
I-
just
I-
okay. Let's not be hesitant. Let's not do this half-castedly. Let's take a moment. Make sure Princess is fine, and let's get rid of the mimic. Now that he has accomplished his mission.
Princess seems to be looking at the art gate, not with fear, but the ears are kind of lower, and she's kind of got a bit of a sorrowful face.
What is it? Why don't you say anything? I can understand what you're. I can understand you.
Aw.
Wait, no. If we're near Camp Thunderbrook, let's get Fufu to like try to read her thoughts.
Yes.
I would like above game to try and go through the gate, and as Bertrand would also be very worried and like hyper vigilant to know what's wrong with the gates. Unless above game everyone wants to stop, I was planning on trying to go through.
If Bertrand wants to do something, Bertrand's gonna do something.
I will want to go through with you, just in case something happens on the other end, so you're not alone, and I can heal you if something happens, or heal us if something happens.
Could we do an Arcana check to see if there's anything like? Well, no, that was the intelligence was for,
Yeah,
right?
you won't.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Yeah.
You guys can absolutely just jump in.
All right, Bertrand and Wisp holding hands will walk into the gate.
That's what the characters would do.
You two step
Yeah.
in through the gate, feel the magic around you, and you find yourself on the other side in Zox's house. You check yourselves. You're completely unchanged. Nothing seemed to have happened.
Okay, let's head back.
You actually notice that Zox is sleeping on a couch, like, and like the shield guardian immediately is like, zoom, but then notices it's you and then kind of just doesn't attack you.
Put
Bertrand
like
will
a
go.
finger, like shh.
Bertrand will slink over and like put the blanket on Zox just to
Aw.
tuck him in.
Oh.
And slit his throat.
We need-
No.
we need
I'm not Nyx.
Wow. Only hobgoblins.
We need more
Hashtag
calibration.
Only hobgoblins.
He goes back to sleep. He seems to be talking in his sleep.
Play the
Let's
D
go
chord
back.
and we leave.
Well, it's not been a minute, so it'll still be open.
Oh, then we'll just walk back through.
Sure enough, your companions return on the other side of the arc gate.
Nothing immediate.
The gates seem to work just fine, at least.
Well, that's a relief. The
Zox,
question is, what do we do now?
I would imagine we go try to stop this Lich, if possible.
Oh,
I don't think we're ready for that, Bertrand.
I think it
We
goes.
need to give it some time.
I think it
We
goes.
still need to talk to Lord Azarok and figure out what's going on the other floors.
And as you
Let us
all,
return to.
as you all ruminate on this, unsure of what fate you have brought upon yourselves, you have certainly angered one of Hallister's prime apprentices. And that is where we're going to end the session for tonight.
Wow, no breaks.
Sorry.
That was a ride. No, that was a ride. I didn't even realize what time it was.
Me neither.
Good lordy.
Pros, you destroyed it. Cons,
You destroyed it.
you destroyed it.
Why did we find that?
Monty, maybe this is what my fortune meant.
What was your fortune?
So we had Chinese food slash sushi for dinner on Sunday, and everybody ate their fortune cookies right away, but I didn't eat mine until like yesterday. And I got the most ominous fortune I think I've ever seen.
Which
I had to send it to Monty. It pretty much said, you don't have to worry about your future. Like you don't got a future. You don't got to worry about it. Like,
Oh.
Worry not, you have no future.
So,
right?
So, yeah, there is, oh my god. I just, like, yep. First of all, I'm glad you guys found a mimic that existed. I went scouring through the level 1 to 6 just to see. Because I just figured that would be, like, the easiest place to check. And yeah, I was like, okay, there's a dead one, and there's a very alive one that I forgot about on floor 5, so...
I believe it was the boat.
Yeah, it was the boat the whole time. It's actually hilarious. The area, I think, is called We All Float Down Here, is what the actual area is named. And if you get into the boat, it, like, grabs you and then, like, floats away. Like, it actually starts paddling away with the person it grabbed. Which is really funny.
There he goes.
But, oh, yeah. And again, I just want to point out, whatever this is, which you don't know, this is not meant to punish you. It's just, this is like, you fucked around with something very strong, and it definitely noticed that you did. So...
It doesn't feel like a punishment. This feels like the result of what we did.
Yeah.
The consequences of
for
our
once,
actions.
you know, like...
I will say this, you guys, like, I can't tell you yes or no, but I mean, looking at it, you did the right thing, though. Like, let's be real. You absolutely did the right thing, in my opinion.
See, guys, Monty's so proud of us.
I am?
We offset our child murdering karma.
Well, I don't know about
He's
that
proud
one.
but scared for us.
I'm proud but scared. That's a very good way to put it.
Proud.
She
We
can
did
just
it.
wish us dead.
I have the feeling that there are fates worse than death that she wants for us.
But yeah, after we saw all of her fun creations, yeah, I'm not
Oh
surprised.
no! Oh,
Yeah,
human centipede,
why,
no.
Why kill what she could corrupt? I mean, Alex told you that she loved to do that sort of shit, so...
Yeah.
We did it!
I want you guys to think
We did
real
it!
hard about that carrion crawler ogre and just really think about that.
Yeah.
Man, if we... Oh.
I'm impressed my dispel magic worked against
That was good, yeah.
freaking Lich. I was like, there's no way I'm just gonna cast it at lowest level because I'm not gonna be able to cast high enough to stop it automatically.
Look, let's look on the bright side. If we do run into her, I'd be happier to have the phylactery destroyed than to have it still out, you know? So.
The question is, in this situation, like, what's worse, right? Killing her phylactery and then finding her and, you know, assumedly dealing with... You don't know what the situation is. Or the opposite, killing her, then she comes back, and then you have to fucking find her phylactery or kill her again, right? Like, that's...
Okay,
right?
Here's my above game thinking, because there are lots of different factions down in the Undermountain that are constantly kind of competing and fighting each other. If she is now mortal, yes, she's going to be upset at us, but there are things that can now get to her, assuming they can somehow know that she's no longer immortal. So hopefully that plays into the calculus of how we move forward and how she moves.
Yeah.
That is true because we remember like she would just nonchalant use like wish on things just for fun.
Or just disintegrate her whole floor.
Yeah, but now that she can die, maybe she's going to be a little more careful.
Yeah.
Just a wee
Hard
bit.
Hard to tell. She might still be as crazy as like Hallister and all the other apprentices we
Fair.
found.
We'll cross that horrible, horrible bridge when we get there.
Don't worry about it. You do not have to worry about your future.
Fuck it, we ball.
Fuck it, we ball.
Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Fuck you guys. It's just it's oh my lordy. Now
Monty's so proud of us, guys.
I just want to say, and this is not me luring you into a trap. Don't be too paranoid, because if you're going to be paranoid every step of the way, I feel like that might get in the way of you enjoying it. Like, I hate to say it, it is what it is, and you may have to treat it as like we'll cross this bridge when we get to it sort of deal. Like I think blatant disregard is bad, but don't be, don't.
We're not gonna be stupid, but we're not gonna be like stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll play it as we have been. We'll just be, inside every time we go through an art gate. We're gonna have a little bit more of a
we're gonna keep exploring at our normal rate, but we'll just be a little more active perception checks.
I dealt with worse in other games.
I will say this, like, you have to give you an idea, like, having the phylactery, I can't tell you what was going on behind the scenes on that one. However, destroying it, I will, like, in general, you guys are not on a time limit here. Like, don't freak out about that idea. I want to be transparent about that, because I don't want you guys to immediately, like, rush because you think you're gonna be fucking, like, just murked out of existence when you guys take, like, your next long rest, right? Like, I don't want that to happen to you guys, right?
The thing is, I don't know if Lich just can just make another one though. Like, the more we wait, maybe she just makes another one.
I imagine it would take a long time to make. Is it just a guess? I mean, maybe they can't make another one. Maybe, like, that's their soul destroyed. How do you just get a new soul?
Hmm.
A wish spell. Yeah, good answer.
Yeah, someone in chat just said, better to have a mortal Lich than an immortal one.
You're gonna have to fight her eventually.
Hopefully not anytime soon.
It might have
At least
to be.
3 days.
It might have to be any.
Arcana. We're not allowed to have a
onwards.
soul. We consume other people's souls. It's what we do.
It might be soon though, because we still need to go through her floor again.
I mean, we'll just appear there and then just fucking dash to the floor down.
We'll deal with it when we get to it.
Because gods.
No, what we do, okay, is we go to the floor, and just in case they're there, we activate the kill switch.
We still have the keys.
You do, yeah.
We can go there and just
to be safe.
To be
Just
fair,
in case they're there.
the disintegrator array is like literally down the hallway the moment we go in there. So.
Yeah.
We do. I mean, I could also have a creature Lich spell active all the time, just in case they're trying to sneak up on us.
Okay, yes, that's a good idea. However, I will shit myself if you get two pings at once.
and then you can feel them getting closer.
Oh no!
Like it turns into the Alien movie.
Yeah, the Alien movie in the vent.
Alien isolation.
Oh.
It's right behind you, dude.
Like you just hear prowling like.
It's just
We
the
do the
Prowler
fucking-
theme.
The good news.
Oh, God.
He
No, if we
lives in that movie, so I'm good.
If we fight the Lich near Halloween, it would be funny.
It would be really funny.
It would be the
Wait.
perfect spooky stream.
Wait, hold on. What day is Halloween?
I don't know. I was already.
October 31st.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's perfect.
That's a Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Well, I said near it.
Yeah, we'll fight him on All Saints Day.
So homework for you guys.
Yes.
Figure out what you want to do with your money. Right, and if
My
you guys
spells.
want to put in orders for items. And then yes, Bracky Lionel needs to. If you're gonna copy down some spells, you had 3 days to do so at the time that we had, 36 hours. So you have that. So you can go ahead and add those to your book.
Yep.
That being said, I feel like this is a discussion we'll have throughout the week. I would like to know your guys' direction before we start next session.
Yeah,
So,
Of course.
Yeah. But, oh my god, what a session. This was a weird one, because you guys hopped around all over the place. But, you found your mimic. You didn't have to use a resurrection spell, which is probably good.
Saved us 1,000 gold.
We have
'Cause
2 saved.
I shit you not, that would
Hooray.
have been a 50-50 roll whether or not that mimic was coming back, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that is the deal I had in my head. So the fact you found the living one that was a boat was pretty good.
Fucking boat.
Yeah. So
Oh.
it's really interesting.
Oh yeah, by the
'cause
way, can we just...
It's really interesting
sorry.
because in the monster manual, they don't have a listed language, but in its description it says that they can learn to speak if they're like old enough. And I'm like, considering how big it was, I'm like, this thing's gotta be old. Like,
yeah.
it's been here for so long. Oh man.
Damn.
Yeah.
So where are we dumping the living mimic though?
No, I say that we keep it with us, just as the little buddy.
You're gonna have to feed him.
Yeah, feed him enemies. We're just gonna run into more.
We just walk into her fight with the mimic that ate her soul. Just as
Yeah, just see how he
fight.
What a
fares.
fucking flex, though.
What a flex, yeah. Look at this boat. This boat fucked you up.
For real though, we can literally just bring him around, like see how he fares in some encounters, and just let him feed on someone. Like,
Do mimics get fat? Can we overfeed this mimic?
I don't know. He needs to work out.
It turns into a sloop.
I mean, he's always doing leg day. Look at them.
This is the beginning of a mimic ship. Like people who have ships that are
Yeah.
entirely mimics.
Oh my god.
It's like he's like
Plus
the baby. He's like the little
6
baby form right now.
You know, best case scenario though, we walk into her fight with the mimic on our team, and she's going to hate the mimic more than us. No.
Just power
Maybe-
kills
How
it instantly.
dumb do you think she is?
I don't know. She can be spiteful.
She does seem petty.
She'll just capture the mimic and do weird experiments on it like she does with everything else.
Or she fuses us with the mimic if we lose.
That
Oh,
probably
she-
is more
that-
grand. Yeah, I feel like that would
Yeah.
be the way to go. Ugh.
All of us with the one mimic.
Oh god, what a horrifying ending.
Yeah, that talk about a fucking bad ending for work in progress. That literally would be your
Yeah.
project name, dude. That's so fucked up.
Oh,
Broken progress. Oh no! Oh, everything has too much sense. Everything
if-
makes too much sense.
Lionel, things get scary. We could always just teleport out.
If-
Thaddeus,
if-
grab Bertrand, go.
She might counterspell me though.
Here's the fucked up part too. You guys are contractually obligated to help Helion
Yep.
Moonstar too.
We still need to do
Yeah.
it back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He did a lot to help us get all of our
I-
magic items.
No, pro gamer move. We join her side.
Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah, we meet her and everybody's like ready to fight, and then suddenly Lionel's like, "Hey, I held on to your spell book for you. Here, just a
Here
gift.
you go.
If you let me join you, I'll be a
Hey,
better."
do you have any enemies that you might need destroying? We'll help you.
Yeah, you.
I saw
She'll
that
turn you
everybody
into the
failed your
flanker.
class. I'll succeed.
The weird thing is, I feel like maybe we can take her. Maybe we can take her.
You're
I want to point out something I told you last session, that
Yes.
she does not have the normal Lich stat block, guys.
No, I
is-
don't know.
She is a Lich by name only, and
Yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Well, I mean, we know it's level 9 spells at the very least, so
Yeah.
I think we're still a little too low level.
Kill.
Yeah,
I want-
Power word kill.
I also want to remind you, we were also shaking against an elfish name. We kicked his ass.
Fair enough.
Isn't
We did get really lucky
Guys,
with that,
the
though.
Melfishney was her security system pet.
Yeah. So, we kick its ass, and also like 5 other giants. Look, I'm trying to hide myself, okay?
I know you are.
So one good thing with pissing it off is it may come to us, so we might not fight it in its lair. Maybe that could be
Mhm.
helpful.
I mean, we're gonna have to go through her lair. The
Again,
funny-
we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
well, we are gonna have to cross that bridge next extreme because that's where the next stairs is.
We'll figure it out when we
that's
figure it out.
that's a future us problem.
It's
Oh my god, Blackfoot Ferret said mighty morphing wood chipper.
you know what?
Is that the name of the episode?
I
Mighty
just
Morphin would. Yeah.
if we're gonna have to go back to the floor, right? She has a lot of corpses to rise.
We have to look for traps again, because remember what Alex
We
said?
just drop the mimic
said-
up there and say go wild.
Yeah, he said that she moves the traps, so...
You know what's fucked up, too? You didn't tell Alex you have her phylactery and just broke it. He has no idea what you just did.
Yeah, he has no clue.
It's probably better that way, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, probably better that way
He
for him.
doesn't need to know.
He just got himself free. He's going through a lot of trauma and a lot of self-discovery right now. He doesn't
Totally
need
gone
that.
right now.
Yeah.
Okay, the first thing we do when we get to her floor is disintegration. Because I'm pretty sure she probably raised the dead.
Like, for all we know,
Maybe-
she got rid of the protection magic in that room, and we activate the mass disintegration and it'll die.
Oh god damn it, you're right.
We can't trust it, man. We can't
God.
do it.
Damn it. Can she do that? I don't know. Is that part of the architecture maybe?
Who even knows? She's
Whoa.
strong enough that she could probably do it.
I mean, the
Probably.
Rakshasa said that was her machine, so take that as you
Yeah.
will. Yeah.
Yeah, no, she reversed it already. The
That's
kids are
a-
useless.
That's a future us problem. Don't worry about it.
Trust for unless, of course, you don't have a future like I don't have a future. My stupid fortune cookie.
Hey, the fortune cookie also says 420. You're good.
Does have 420.
Does actually have 420 on it, yeah.
Oh my god. Dude, I, like, bruh.
Brug.
I wish I was you guys, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
Not in real life though. Like not our characters.
In the game, and I wish I was playing in the game, because, like, this shit is, like... I'm not saying it's fun, but it certainly is interesting.
It is riveting, in fact.
Blackfoot Fair, thank you so much for the 420 bits.
Hey.
Oh my god. Well, with that, we're gonna end the stream here, I think. I think that's a fantastic place to end it.
Yeah.
Oh boy, oh boy. Alright!
God
Who
damn.
are we gonna raid?
Who's online?
Who's available?
Who is available? That is the big
Bosco,
question.
and
Bosco.
Joe Cat, and Mr. Rabbit.
Wait, Joe Cat's still on?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're doing a
it's like
charity thing.
Oh, he's doing the patch right now.
Yeah.
So that is big 14 spoilers.
I thought he was doing the. Oh, he's doing the MSQ. No,
Yeah,
wait.
he is doing the MSQ. Oh man. We're gonna raid Edward Bosco. Because he's also dealing with undead things, it seems, on his stream.
Oh my gosh, Legacy of Kain.
Yeah. Just gonna make sure I have the right spelling. Alright, what is our raid message gonna be?
There's so many options.
Right?
No future.
Don't piss off the Lich.
Don't piss off the
Nah.
Lich.
Someone said Liches get
Piss Lich.
stitches is a good one.
That's a good one
Yeah.
too.
It just
Oh,
gets
flesh
snitches.
flesh is a good one. I like that one. Flesh with an exclamation mark.
No future 420.
Let's do flesh. I like flesh because it's just ominous. You guys,
Oh, flesh.
you guys okay with that?
Yeah, flesh.
All right. Flesh with an exclamation mark will be our raid message. Once I see somebody else besides Thunder, whoa, oh, whoa. All right, get going, you guys. See you tomorrow, hopefully.
Get
for
outta
more Final
here.
Fantasy.
Yeah.
Well, bye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Boy.
Farewell.